0.8 to 8 kilometres per hour. You can jog on this.
You can go, yeah.
You can run on this, honestly. It's got the most incredible handles as well, so allowing you to get an upper body workout.
Great resistance.
Yeah, it is resistance training, which for ladies, go on the internet and see why resistance training, especially for women getting older, is so good. But also go onto the internet and have a little look. Put in, is walking good for me? You'll be blown away at how good it is for your health. Put in, if I did 2,000 steps a day, what difference would it make? You will be blown away. Well, actually, you don't even need to do that, because the NHS are passionate that a brisk walk, just 10 minutes a day, has lots and lots of health benefits and counts towards your 150 minutes of weekly exercise. Now, I know that sounds a lot, but actually that's about 20 minutes a day, and you don't have to do 20 minutes a day. You could just do 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes at lunchtime, 5 minutes in the evening. You could just do 5 minutes midday, because every step makes that difference. Perhaps you're rehabilitating and they've said to you, you must walk. I think one of the problems, especially through the winter months, we don't go out.
Well, it's dark more than it's light, isn't it? The weather's horrible. The weather's horrible again, we said tonight.
It was cold
it's
again
slippy,
tonight.
It's wet, the leaves fall. Maybe you live in an area where you don't want to go out for a walk
perhaps
in the dark.
Potholes, or perhaps you just don't feel safe walking out, especially in the dark. I think perhaps you used to always walk up to the paper shop to get your paper, but actually now it has got so cold and so wet and so miserable. You're jumping in the car. Our bodies are meant to walk, and if you're not walking, you're not moving. And if you don't move, it's a bit like an old gate. If you don't open that gate, you know, every day, that gate starts to squeak, and eventually that gate stops opening. You've got to keep everything working. Get the juice in your joints. Juice in your joints,
yeah. Get that movement in your life. It's all about keeping moving. And the great thing is the handles fold down, so when you're not using it for storage, you could pop it underneath the sofa or pop it underneath the bed. Storage-wise, it's absolutely brilliant for that as well. So it's not one of those huge machines that's going to take over a room. Slip it under the sofa.
That's amazing.
Simple as
if
that.
you've ever been to a gym, and I know lots of people that join a gym and actually all they go on is the treadmill, they can be like planes, can't they? They're massive. They've got so many buttons, you don't know what you're doing. This is so simple, and we'll talk you through how you've just got a little sort of nodule here that very easily slows you down or speeds you up. And it goes from, and the thing that I love, and we are hugely busy on this already, I do think we'll have a sellout again. It goes from 0.8 kilometres per hour. Now, that's my first walk-in, so perhaps you are rehabilitating. Perhaps my mum had a hips done, and they were passionate that as soon as really she came round, she was up and walking. Obviously, always check with your doctors and your surgeon, but if they said you need to walk, look how great that is. And those handles that do move, they're a bit like Nordic sticks that really work the upper body. You can just have those static, and you can walk nice and slow, and get yourself back into walking, get your confidence back, get that strength into your core as well. As you get a little stronger, you can start to use those handles and bring in the upper body as well, working that back fat, that horrible bra area, that sort of the fourth and third bust that you've got on your back, which you hate in those tight t-shirts. And you can use these in loads of different ways, but then you can also speed up. And like you saw in that clip, a nice slow pace, and then you can speed up as much as you like from your 0.8 and keep going up 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. So the second picture I'm at 4 kilometres.
4 kilometres an hour, but then it goes right up to 8 kilometres an hour.
And that is a real jog.
Do you know what? If you're looking around at treadmills that look like this, you've got to make sure that you can walk, you can jog, and you can run on this machine. You've got amazing resistance. And we're going to meet Katie very shortly, our guest. She was telling us about the resistance in these, because we've done machines like this before.
Never
Not with
like
this kind of resistance in the arms.
I mean, look at that.
Look at your arms on there.
And that is so good for you. I can feel that on my shoulders, my back, and this is in your home. As and when you've got 5 minutes, Perhaps you are working from home and you really struggle to get movement into your life now. You don't do the stairs at the office anymore. You don't walk around the office. You are very static. You sit most of the day. You jump into a car. You go to the shops. We're meant to move. So what you should do, if you're at home working, and perhaps you have that moment, do you know, at our house, it's when the computer won't print. When the printer won't print what you desperately need. And you're like, oh my goodness, it's driving me crazy. Perhaps you're having a moment like that. Perhaps you're a writer and you've just got your head's completely blank. Get onto your treadmill and walk for 5 minutes. Have a quick jog. You won't believe, and Sean and myself only really discovered how good walking is for you through lockdown.
Yep.
And we were stuck at home like the rest of you. We were lucky enough that we were able to still work, but then when we got home from work, we were stuck at home. So we looked at what could we do? What can we do from home? And we started doing walking workouts. And honestly, though walking is really good for you out and about, but if you've got a dog, obviously you're out and about all the time, but you do stop and you start. When you're walking like you are on a treadmill, at a certain pace, it gets the calories up. You can hear it in my breath. It actually allows you to burn calories. Go on the internet and see if walking is good for you, how good walking is for you. Actually, you don't have to do 10,000 steps a day. Put onto the internet, what difference does it make if I do 2,000 steps a day? Because you will be blown away if you manage to do just 2,000 steps, which you will. My mum's got this machine at home. She's 86 and she goes upstairs. It's in the spare room. It's my sister's old bedroom. And she goes and does a walk and she's like, oh, I did another 100. I can't believe I got up to 500. Every step you take is a healthy step, a better step. And my goodness, we're busy
already. 10% of the stock is in baskets and checking through. We've got a much bigger stock than we had last time. Please, if you've got it in a basket already, confirm your orders and check out now.
Hello and a very good morning and welcome to STV, ITV1 already with us. It's great to have all of your company and it's really great you've joined us really early into the show. Already, how much stock is in baskets?
Already 10% of our brand new back in stock is in baskets. You have got to be quick if you want to get this. We're talking about a treadmill for walking, for jogging and for running because it goes from 0.8 kilometres an hour up to 8 kilometres an hour. And you can see this is the variety of speeds that you can do on this machine. 155216 is your item number. We're massively busy already. If you've got it in a basket, check out soon because last time it sold out, the time before it sold out. We've got as much stock as we can. Now we're going to be joined by Katie very soon, hopefully before it all goes. If you want to get this, go to the website. That's the easiest way. shopontv.co.uk. If you've got any questions, pop it in the message box and send us a message if you're buying one and you want to let us know you're getting hold of one of these and why you're getting it. Let us know. We'd love to hear from you. But you've got to check out quickly. Don't miss out on this. As we said, it sold out just under an hour in our last show.
And even though we've got 50% more stock, already 10% of that stock is in baskets. Do shop around when we sell out, and I'm pretty confident we will sell out. And you think, oh gosh, it was amazing. It folded flat. It went under the sofa. It's an amazing treadmill. I can have this at home because I can store it away. You can go and have a little hunt for it and you'll really kick yourself. You'll be like, oh no, because we did exactly that at 11:01 and we found you can get it from MaxHealth themselves.
Yeah, that's a direct price of £499.99. At Costco, somewhere we all go for a bargain, £479.98. Worth every penny, but we've got it right now at our launch price, back in stock, under £300. And if you want to spread the cost, use PayPal Pay in 3, £102.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. 155216, shopontv.co.uk. You can order on the phone, 03333 241 241. Phone's already busy for this.
Oh dear. You know, we said 10% of that stock is in baskets. Nearly 20% of our entire stock is in baskets. Please do not miss out on this. This is for the whole family. This is for whatever age you may be. I would say from teenage years, get the teenagers walking. Compete. It'll actually tell you the speed you're going, the calories you've burnt. You can actually, perhaps this isn't the right way to do it, but if you've been naughty and you have a chocolate biscuit, just check the calories and walk your calories off.
That's all about balance.
Absolutely, getting that balance in life. Or perhaps you can compete with the rest of the family with distance.
Definitely.
Or how long you've been on it.
It tells you all the information you need to know. Now, the treadmill's not all we've got on the show. We want to show you a couple of other things.
Luckily, otherwise we'd have nothing to sell.
We've got some great deals. On the website, you will see all the products. We've got the live tracker.
Oh, we love this.
Watch. It's a smartwatch that can do so much. It's already reduced to $79.99, but if you use the code WATCH10 when you check out, it'll come down to $69.99, another £10 off. That equals the lowest ever price we've done it at. So just use the code WATCH10 and you'll get a
And that's like a website secret.
It is.
So you must write that down. WATCH10. You won't find that secret anywhere, but we're telling you right now. And if you pop that in, you will get that extra £10
And just
off.
look at some of the features. 18 different sports modes. It tracks your steps. It burns tells you the calorie burn. It's got sleep tracking on there.
I
health
love that.
metrics. You can make and receive calls on there. You can listen to your music or your podcasts on there. You've also got the Find My Phone on there, which is invaluable. And you can download up to 250 watch themes. It's $79.99. No, it's not. Use the code WATCH10, $69.99. 177537. If you want to use PayPal Pay in 3, it's less than £25 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. That is our fabulous Ken Doc's Live Tracker watch. Something we've not done before.
Oh my word, and is a price I can't quite believe.
Oh.
For a set of scales that do so much.
These are smart body scales. Not only do they weigh you, you can line them up with an app on your phone, and you've got so many different features. It'll do things and tell you things like your BMI on there. You've also got all the different weight levels, so whether you're used to weighing yourself in stone or weighing yourself in kilos, you can switch it over and everything links to your phone. So clever, but £20 is a bonkers price. 892,794. We did look elsewhere, couldn't find it at this kind of price for £20. It is a real deal. At Amazon, £30.11. At Renfo, $28.99. Be quick, whatever you're shopping for. That's great for you to add in to your basket with your treadmill. However, speaking of treadmills...
Well, we'll speak about them for right now. Stock-wise, this is absolutely flying and good for you.
Great.
Perhaps you failed your New Year's resolution. Perhaps you're really struggling to get out and about because it is still dark, it's still miserable, it's really cold again today. Perhaps your roads aren't great for walking, but you know you should walk. Our bodies were built to walk. We weren't meant to sit in cars, we weren't meant to sit in offices, we were meant to do physical things and we don't. And that's why as a nation, we're just getting bigger and bigger. And honestly, and this is so versatile, this treadmill, because you can jog on this, you can run on this. The great thing with this treadmill is it folds flat. It will go into anybody's home, even if you've got a bed sit, even if you've got a flat, because it'll go under a sofa, it'll go under a bed when you're not using it. But taking these steps as and when, even if it's just 5 minutes. My mum, who's 86, goes on her treadmill every day. She doesn't do thousands of steps, but she walks every single day as far as she can. You can do that. But the great thing is, go onto the internet and just put on the internet, if I do 2,000 steps a day, what benefits are there? You will be blown away at the benefits you'll get from walking just 2,000 steps a day. And you don't have to do it all at once. You could do a little bit in the morning, a little bit at lunchtime, a little bit in the evening before you go to bed. Have a little look as well as how exercise is so good for you. For sleeping, there's so many reasons we should move, so many reasons we should exercise. But this treadmill is like, well, no other really, because it's not just a walking treadmill. You've got these amazing handles that can be static, if you wish, but also will move. So you can see what we've got here, Sean, is we've got sort of 3 different settings on the treadmill.
It's just giving you the idea of the different
Because it'll grow with you.
Yeah. So if you start, maybe you are rehabilitating, like Hayley said, and always check with your doctor, always check with the GP if you're starting something new. But on the far right of the screen, you'll see on the slowest speed, you can just get used to that movement. Like Hayley was saying, we got a treadmill for a mum. She's 86. She still uses it. She loves it.
She had both her hips done,
Yeah.
and one of the biggest things, and obviously always check, like Sean says, was to walk, and that's allowing her to do that. But then I've speeded up in the middle one.
Yeah, you've speeded up there to 4 kilometres per hour. That's the mid-range, just to give you the idea that you see there. And then the final one to the left is at the running speed. To get a treadmill like this that folds away, that's got the resistance in the arms, that you can go from walking to jogging to running. That's why we're so busy.
Oh,
My word, it's bonkers.
I think I forgot to tell you about a stock update. I've got a little bit of tinnitus, I think, in my ear.
You have. You're a little bit of ringing.
I think I was told how much stock was in baskets, and then I think I didn't tell you because I thought I must be hearing incorrectly, but
50% of the stock is already in baskets.
the
It's
whole
biggest
night
stock
stock
we've ever had.
is already in baskets. This is a big, honestly, a big step to a healthier you, walking yourself into a
Katie's
healthier
off screen going.
Yeah, we're going to bring her in because we might have sold out before we get her on this floor. And honestly, Katie's got so much to tell you, so much to show you. This is honestly one of the most beautifully designed treadmills.
It's such a clever machine. The readout is really clear when you get it home, really straightforward. Remember, you've got a speed readout, a calorie count, a distance, a timer. Katie's going to run us through all the features. If you want to get this, though, and you've got it in a basket, check it out quickly. 155216 is your item number. Feature-wise, take a look at what we've got here with this machine. Stylish, we've seen that. It's for walking, it's for jogging and gentle running, right up to 8 kilometres per hour. The LCD display reads timer, calorie counter on there. You've got your distance on there as well. You've got 2 upright handles that can be adjusted, whether you just want to use them for stability or whether you want to use them for that upper body workout. And that compact design, we showed you, it'll go underneath the sofa, it'll go underneath the bed, it folds completely flat. 155216 is your item number. Go to the website, that's where most of you are. I think there's already queues on the phone, so if you can go to the website, please do. 155216 is the item number that you need. You've met myself and Hayley. Katie's joined us.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, lovely. How are you?
I'm so glad I'm on.
Well, you've got it. We had to get
I
you
know.
in quick.
I love coming on, and I'm like, you're going to kick me out.
Yeah, we are.
Bless you.
Now-
Your taxi's booked.
Taxi's booked.
We've got to book it earlier. Katie, you joined us for a couple of shows previously.
I did,
Both
yeah.
shows sold out. This is an amazing machine.
Do you know what? I got to tell you something. I'm an ex-dancer, and I have to tell you, you were talking a little bit about rehabilitating. I've never felt a treadmill that has such a beautiful, almost sprung feel to it.
Yes,
You don't
like
feel
a
like
sprung
you're
dance
on
floor,
this
yeah.
hard pavement.
Yeah.
So for me, this is unbelievable, but it's super sturdy.
Yeah.
You know, you don't feel like you're on anything that's flimsy at all. It's so sturdy. It's like a regular treadmill.
Well, if we talk about different sizes, I'm a very different size to you two beautiful ladies. And the weight limit goes up to 18.9 stone, 120 kilos. So that shows how sturdy it is.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And also, too, I think for me personally, from a standpoint of treadmills and gym equipment, I never know how to turn them on.
Oh, it's so true. I'm hopeless.
What am I doing?
It's like a cockpit in an aeroplane.
Exactly.
They're massive, aren't they, with so many buttons?
It's so ridiculous. This couldn't be easier. So there's a little toggle on the right handle. All you do when you want to stop it is you pull it all the way back.
That's just here.
Yep, I'm pulling it back towards me. But also, too, remember, if you're in trouble, there's a safety.
Got an emergency
The
cord.
SOS is going, exactly. So I'm going to start it now. I'm going to press it forward once. You always get a 3, 2, 1, so there's no shocks. And you're going to start at 0.8. So really, really super simple. And again, like you were saying, Hayley, if you're rehabilitating, start slow.
Yeah.
The point is get moving. We're sitting too much, yeah?
definitely.
If you're working from home, put the arms right behind you. put your standing desk up.
Ah.
Because it's so quiet,
That's
no one will
true,
know that you're actually
multitasking.
working.
Love that.
It's fantastic.
Getting your steps in while you're working.
Exactly.
Brilliant.
And I know it's hard for all of us to be quiet for a second. But the cool thing is, it's so quiet.
So if you've just had a little baby and you're trying to get back into shape while the little one's sleeping,
We've got 2 running at
so
once.
quiet.
Exactly.
Or if
Really
you live in a
quiet.
flat.
That's right. And there's 4 stabilizers underneath each corner. So if you have neighbors downstairs, if you've got precious hardwood, if you've got marble, I mean, if this is...
So it's got protectors.
So protector and so quiet. Most treadmills, when you get on them,
Yes.
they're so loud.
And like we say, they're normally so big. The fact this folds down.
Oh, yeah.
And honestly, if you're looking at this thinking, I've got no room to leave this out, we don't need to leave
No.
this out.
I'm going to show you how to do that in 2 seconds. But also the biggest thing is the arm resistance. 30 kg. I mean, listen, I'll tell you something. I feel it. And I work out. I work out with resistance
Yeah.
all the time. Pulling back like you're doing a rowing
So it's like a rowing machine.
Yes.
You do it both
Draw the
together.
elbows in, yeah.
And that's so good for this area here. You know, that
bingo
horrible
wingos.
bit above your bra. It's like your
Exactly.
3rd and 4th bust on your back and coming under your armpits. Why do we get that in our 50s? I'm like, where has that come
I
from?
don't like it. Am I,
I don't like it.
I know. Now you can also cross-train. So,
Yes.
and because there's so much range of motion, I'm getting deep into the obliques. I'm getting around into the back.
And
Yeah.
it is that proper
So
resistance.
we're really working that tummy
Yeah.
area.
Yeah.
We're really working the back.
The
And
back
I love a cross trainer. It is the action
Yeah,
of a cross
me too.
trainer, isn't it?
Me too. And guess what? You can also lock the arms in place. This is a great way to put some
Oh,
more
gosh.
speed on.
Oh, you can really
And it
feel that on
feels-
your tummy.
Yes, and your bum.
And your bum,
Yes.
yeah. You're
into your
leaning into
hamstrings,
it.
into your
Yeah.
abs. This is almost like, for me, riding a bicycle uphill.
Yeah,
You know?
absolutely.
It's a great, and you've got stability. You put your whole body weight into it. You can always keep checking. So on the LCD light, you're going to get the speed you're on, obviously. You're going to get the time that you've been on, how long you've been walking or running.
Great.
And that encourages you. You can
Yeah.
perhaps try
Yeah.
and walk
Those
a little
goals.
bit longer or a
Yeah.
little bit further next time. That's what my mum does. She's
Yeah.
like, oh, if I can just go for a little bit longer,
A bit longer, yeah.
walk
Now,
a little bit further.
We've got lots of questions coming in. Grace has emailed and asked, does it have a calorie counter? Yes,
Yes.
it does, Grace. So, again, that can be the inspiration for
Totally.
you.
Yeah.
Brilliant, isn't it? It's
And I
such a
think
great
that's
machine.
great if you have been a little bit naughty and you've eaten a packet of crisps or a biscuit.
Have a look at
Getting
the
that
calories.
balance, isn't it? Just check
Yeah.
the actual wrapper before you put it in the bin. How many calories? Get on your treadmill.
to work.
I'll walk those off.
Yeah,
Right,
And it gives you that. Obviously, it's not completely accurate, but it gives you a really good idea of how many calories you've burned.
Now, I don't know if you heard, because you've got a funny ear.
I have got a funny and a funny face.
If everybody who's got it in a basket right now checks out, we're only about half an hour
No
in.
way.
70%,
What?
70.
I never know if you're joking.
No, I know. 70% of the stock gone if you all check out right now.
Second time to air. It sold out twice. Last time sold out before the end of the first hour.
Yep.
So sold out within an hour. We had how much more stock? 50% more
yeah.
stock. And if you check out 70%'s gone, it is going to disappear. It's market beating. You're going to kick yourself if you miss out on this, because if you then think, I am going to get it, I want one that folds down, I want one with the arms, I want one where I can walk, run, and I can jog, one that I won't outgrow, you'll be looking for this machine. And you'll find it.
You will find it, but you won't find it at
not
this
this-
kind of price. Take a
No.
look at these prices at MaxHealth Fit directly, just shy of £500. At Costco, brilliant deals at Costco. $479.98, however, is the price at Costco. With us right now, if you manage to get it, it's less than £300. And we give you the opportunity to spread the cost with PayPal Pay in 3. If you pay online, £102.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. 155216, shopontv.co.uk. There are queues on the phones, really busy. If you can go to the website, please do. But if you want to use the phone, 0333 241 241. Lots of questions. Kieran has just asked a question about the
Yes.
red clip. Again, can you recap that?
Absolutely. Kieran, this is a safety. So maybe, Haley,
I can show you, yeah.
just maybe flick that. If you take the magnet up, it stops on a dime.
So you don't need to take it
Instant
off,
stop.
but if you did sort of think, oh gosh, it's going a little bit too fast and you want to stop it instantly, it'll
There
do
you
exactly
go.
that.
That is an instant
And
stop,
it is an
isn't
instant
And
stop.
I
It's
like
an emergency call.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
100%. I
But
like
the nice
that.
thing is you can actually turn it down so easily with the little toddle. And
Exactly.
if you just keep pushing it forward, it'll go faster. If you push it back, it'll go slower. So it starts and it stops that
It
way.
never runs away
No.
without you.
Right.
Now, a couple of questions about inclines have come in.
Yes, we did not, for a reason, put an incline on this. And I'll tell you why. First of all, a lot of times with treadmills, people are using inclines and necessarily aren't perfect for their joints.
Okay.
Yes.
This is a shorter treadmill. It's 1.2 meters. It's not that short, but it's trying to pull you back, right? You're using the arms. So if you were on an incline, it would just be the weirdest thing ever. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
as far as inclines go, we chose not to put an incline in
Great.
specifically, especially because it's at home. 100% because also of the arms, I think, as well. It just didn't make any sense.
Yeah, because you wanted that full body workout,
Yeah,
didn't you, with the
exactly.
resistance in the arms?
And if you want more resistance, like you would get on an incline,
Yeah.
put some ankle weights on.
Oh, you said
Oh,
that
that's
last
a good
time.
idea.
I remember
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
yeah.
Fab.
Ankle weights. If you want some more resistance in your wrists, put some wrist weights on.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, the 30 kg,
I don't think
you
you'll
don't
need
need
them.
it.
Not with these arms. Now, you were going to show us the fold
I'm going to show you the magic
Brilliant.
of this. Okay, so most treadmills, when you want to put them in your home, you need a forklift to put it in the room, and you don't move it.
That's just not moving. It's not
it's
going
not
anywhere.
going anywhere.
No.
Even there are compactable treadmills, but those are so heavy. This is 24 kilos. Okay,
So that's about the weight of your holiday suitcase, 20.
Yeah, that's
if you're lucky.
This one. We always have
we
to have
just
extra.
been away and we were allowed 25.
We were allowed
weren't
25
we? Yeah.
this
Oh my
time.
gosh,
That was a good
that's
one.
dreamy.
Yeah.
And did you have to pay for it?
Yeah, we did, yeah.
So it has wheels. So if you want to work out in front of the TV, you can just go, I'd rather go
Or you could
here.
put it in the
I'd rather go
conservatory.
here. The conservatory.
To
Watch
look
the
at
birds
garden,
in the
yeah.
garden, yeah.
So you're not going to do that with a regular treadmill. Now this is what I really love. Basically, you could put it under the couch like I think we showed because it's only 13 centimeters.
Yeah, I mean, you're seeing it there.
yeah.
And this is just a regular couch we've got here at the studio. You can't even see it there. So when you've got, people coming round,
Yeah.
they don't know you've got a treadmill.
Exactly. And I get a lot of my customers that are like, I want to put it in my office. Can I put it in my office? Well, guess what? If you don't have anything to put it up against in your office.
Wow.
It's
It
freestanding
stands
as
on its
well.
own. It's
So that'd be great
freestanding.
behind a door, wouldn't it? as
I'm
well?
telling
Or
you.
even perhaps
exactly.
be in between a unit. Perhaps you've got a wardrobe and there's a gap that you could slide it into before the drawers.
And look at the profile.
It's-
Look at the profile.
Well, really, it's
Come
probably
on.
skinnier than an ironing board.
Yeah.
It's obviously
sure.
bigger this way than an ironing board, but I would say skinnier.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Because when they fold up a bit funny,
Yeah.
don't
They
they?
do. There's bits
Exactly.
sticking
Yeah.
out everywhere, isn't there? It's so easy to manoeuvre. We just saw it there underneath the couch for storage. And then when you want to use it, actually, when it arrives,
Yes.
is there a lot that we have to do?
Oh, you know what, honey? Let's. We always talk about this.
Is it
cracks me
shady-proof?
up. It's Katie-proof. That's amazing. I'm going to scoot this a little bit more forward, just so we go. Right. So the arms come attached. The only thing you have to do is put the handles on.
Okay.
It takes about 3 seconds. I'm just kidding. It takes no time at all. They give you a little Allen key with it. The electrics also need to be
Oh,
jacked
so you
in.
plug it in.
Yeah,
Right.
and then you screw them in and you're off and running.
Great.
So there we go.
So really easy setup. So maybe if you're thinking of an older relative, you'll be able to put this together easily. You can see, so simple to control as well.
Yes, I'm just pushing it forward, so away from me. You always get that 3, 2, 1. It will start at 0.8. So I'll tell you, it starts at a turtle's pace. Is that the word? A snail's pace. That's what I was looking for. Turtles don't go fast either.
No, they don't.
Let's face
No,
it.
they're slow.
I'm pushing it up. Now, speed-wise, 1 to 4 is going to be a nice brisk walk, okay? But then you're going to get into 5 and 6, and that's when I would go into a jog.
Right, okay.
So nice because you're not going to outgrow this. You
Right.
can walk as slow as you want to walk, and that is the really great thing. So if you are rehabilitating, that's the slowest walking is on that first picture. So that is 0.8 kilometres.
So on that right-hand side, that's the lowest speed that you'll start at, isn't it?
Absolutely. Then you've got the 4 kilometres you can see there per hour, and you can see I've got a brisker walk. I'm using the handles. You could do a slow jog at that speed as well. But then I'm really running at 8 kilometres. So honestly, you won't know, and I am really running, you really feel that. And you honestly, I don't think will outgrow this machine. This machine is going to allow you to walk at home so easily. Get the whole family involved with this. You can see, because it tells you who can walk the furthest, who walks the longest, who burns the most calories. Yeah. And the other great thing is, though we're all in sort of gymmy outfits, you could have your pyjamas on.
Totally.
As long as you've got some sensible shoes. Yeah. So some really sensible sort of slip-on shoes, you can so easily walk, run, or jog.
All on the same machine. 155216, we are getting busier and busier. We're not even 40 minutes into the show. Now, if you all check out your baskets, so many of you have got it in baskets right now. 80% of the stock.
What?
Yes,
I think
new stock.
And you could be watching TV. You could be, perhaps you've got a favourite show. Perhaps you've got a favourite. Is it Coronation Street? Is it Emmerdale? Is it you know, what is your favourite?
Definitely Emmerdale.
Emmerdale for us. Emmerdale has been amazing. And perhaps you could watch Emmerdale, and when the advert comes on, get on during the advert and try and walk through the advert. Yeah. And then when you've managed to walk through the advert, perhaps do it the other way. Perhaps walk through the first half of the show, and then you can sit down in the advert, and you won't believe how quickly you've actually walked through the whole of Emmerdale or Coronation Street or EastEnders, whichever your favourite is.
I'm an EastEnders.
Oh, are you an
EastEnders
girl?
Oh my gosh.
I've got to say, for me, it is, of course, our lovely Emmerdale. Now, we've been on how long? How long have we been on there?
Minutes.
About 40-ish minutes.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, sorry, 30-ish minutes. We actually think it's going to go limited stock in the next 15 minutes. Now, we've had 2 sellouts of this. Our first show sold out. We got more stock. We did a second show. It sold out within the hour. And now it's our 3rd show, kindly, because so many people missed out, and this is where we're going to be, more people ordering than stock is available. You know how it works with us. It's not yours till you check out. So the last show we did, there were so many people still with this in baskets, but didn't manage to get it. We're actually doing the show at the same price as our launch price, but we are already over allocating, and this is what we're talking about.
Wait a second, do you do this just to get rid of me?
No, we love you.
I'm so fun to have around.
We'd love to do a whole show with you. We're like, what are we going to do without you? What are we going to do without the treadmill? What are you going to do without the treadmill? Because walking can make such a difference.
It really can, and I think the other point now I've got on the treadmill is the size difference. I'm 6'4", and when I first saw the machine, I thought, it's not going to be big enough. The stride's not going to work. It's
and of course,
perfect.
you're only 8.5 stone.
Obviously. So we'll double that, shall we? The weight limit's brilliant as well. 18.9 stone.
So the whole family
or
can get involved.
120 kilos, yeah. And it is that proper workout if you want it to be, or you can just slow it down and take that steady walk. We are so busy for this again.
And I'm not surprised. I think lots of us are desperate to get a little bit fitter, a little bit healthier. And sadly, our lifestyles have really slowed us down. Yeah. We sit in offices a lot. We sit in cars. We sit on trains. The weather's horrible, isn't it? Through the whole of the winter. So we stop, we hibernate. We don't walk down to the shop. We get in the car to go to the shop. We don't like it because it's dark, it's wet, it's cold, it's slippy. The potholes, sadly, on the streets now. Perhaps you don't feel it's safe
don't feel
walking.
safe, yeah.
Right? And whatever time of day, whenever you fancy, you can jump on here.
Listen.
And just do a few minutes. You don't have to do thousands of steps if you don't want to.
Working from home.
Yes.
This is a big thing. Get the standing desk. Put your arms behind you. Fit it around the treadmill. Before you know it, you're on a Teams call.
Very elegant, Kate. See that? Look at that.
Dancer.
Years of training.
I know. And then
I'd be like this. All my emails would be written completely wrong.
Isn't that great, though?
It's a great idea.
It's so
Such a
quiet.
good idea.
Yeah.
And it is so quiet. So if you were on a Teams call, if you were actually trying to get a little bit fitter again after you've had a little one, baby's sleeping at last. It's a little bit of you time.
Yeah.
And you there's two running.
Yeah,
They're
you
so
can
quiet.
hardly hear it.
Or if you're in a flat and you're
Yeah.
worried about the noise that's going to go downstairs. Again,
100%. There's 4 stabilizers, your floors are protected, your neighbors
Love
and
it.
your next door neighbors and they're not going to know you're on the board.
until they see you.
Until they see you.
See how trim you are.
I love
Yes.
the fact you said about it being sprung as well.
Yeah.
You know, like a
Yeah.
sprung dance
It's
floor. It's
comfortable,
not solid,
yeah.
is it?
Right, exactly. So no shin splints.
Yes.
No joint issues.
My knees aren't good, so I can't stand that pounding. And I don't often run, but I feel comfortable running.
Exactly. And you know, the thing is, if you've had issues with knees or hips or joints, the last thing you want, if you have arthritis, if you have sciatica, those kind of things, the last thing you want to do is move on a
Obviously, we
hard
can't
surface.
make any claims, but if you are, perhaps you've had your hips done, perhaps you've had your knees done, always check, obviously, with your surgeon, with your
Right.
doctor.
Your
But if they're
GP,
saying you should walk, and that's exactly what they said to my mum when she had her hips done, you must walk.
Well, I remember
If you don't use it, you lose
we
it.
always used to say, didn't we? If you went to the doctor and asked the doctor, is it good for me to walk?
Yeah.
What do you think they're going to say?
Well, put it on the internet. That's who we always
Yes,
ask, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Put it on the internet. Is it good to walk? Actually, you can also put on, is walking as good as running? Because it is. You don't have
Yeah.
to run on here
Right,
if you don't.
exactly.
It's just, and put on, because you don't have to do, though we've always said, you know, have 10,000, 12,000, 22,000 steps a day. Just put on the internet when you go on. Would it make a difference? Or how good would it be if I did 2,000 steps a day? You will be blown away. But you don't have to believe us or the internet.
No, the NHS recommendations are fabulous. You can see here a brisk 10-minute daily walk has lots of health benefits and counts towards your 150 minutes of weekly exercise. You can jump on for 5 minutes, jump on for 10 minutes, and whenever it works for you, that's the great thing. It's as recommended in the physical activity guidelines for adults from 19 to 64. Walking on a treadmill counts towards this recommended exercise. The great thing is here, you've got the speed counter, the calorie counter to motivate you, the distance and the timer. So however you want to motivate yourself, you can do it with this machine. And again, when it arrives, Katie, it's really simple and
Oh my
straightforward.
gosh, you guys, I can do it. If I can do it, I'm telling you.
It's Katie and Shaley
It's
proof.
Katie and Shani. Exactly. So again, the arms are on, they're attached. You have to put the handles on.
Okay.
All you have to do is put a little jack in, and then that controls the electrics. And then you have a little Allen key, and before you know it, 2 minutes later, you're in. But for me, this is the feature. Most treadmills, come on, they're huge, they're bulky.
Look at that.
This is on wheels. It's 24 kilos. You can roll it around. I'd rather have TV going here or here. I mean, it's just amazing.
You could take it into the conservatory or actually just put it away when friends and family come round. Pop it under the sofa, put it under the bed, slide it if you want between units
out the way
in
for
the
you.
bedroom. It's
100%.
honestly, it will go away and hide away so easily.
And it stands upright on its own.
Now, we're just hearing a 5-minute warning in our ear. We think within 5 minutes it's going to go what we call limited stock. There it is for storage. It'll whack underneath the sofa for you quite easily. It could be underneath the bed if you wanted it to. Like Katie said, it can be freestanding, so you could put it behind a door. Always make sure it's secure, we would say. If
Do you know, whilst you've said that, in my ear I heard, if everybody checked out now, 30 people would actually miss out. But then finishing your sentence, I heard 60 people would miss out. So
Look at my face.
the stock is disappearing so quickly, but so many of you are actually, you know, putting it into your basket. And how do you do that? Well, go onto our website, shopontv.co.uk. Go onto our show page and we go onto the, you know, watch live. That'll take you straight through to our actual treadmill. Add it into your basket. Remember your saving, and we'll tell you about that saving because you will kick yourself if you don't get this deal. Go to your basket. You can then very easily check out. I actually ordered something tonight in the dressing room just before we came live into the studio. So allowing you really quickly and easily. You've got different ways to pay. I use my Apple Pay. Just go through as if you're putting another credit card in, and then I use my Apple Pay. Whatever's best for you. Split that cost, which you can do as well, which is brilliant if you want to. Of course, splitting that cost over those 3 payments with PayPal Pay in 3. You can see here, look, how skinny is our treadmill.
That is skinny.
I mean, I truly think that's slimmer than an ironing board.
I think you're absolutely
It's bigger
right.
this way.
Yeah.
But an ironing board, it always folds up a bit.
Not our
It's a
ironing
bit
board.
like that, isn't it? And we should get the ironing board and compare it, shouldn't we? Because I mean, it's amazing.
It is amazing. That's why I keep doing it, just to show people. This is going to take up, this is 13 centimeters from the top to the bottom.
So flat, bed sit, you know, whatever size home you've got,
exactly.
it's going to fit in.
Don't forget, you have a safety. This is, oh my gosh, I have to get off now. And the thing about it that I like about our safety is it stops you in your tracks.
Do you know the other reason we like that, which you mentioned last time, is if you've got little ones and you don't want them using this and you've got it out, if you hide that red...
It won't move without it. Just put it in the adult
It won't work. It won't move. But if you've got teenagers, if you've got teenagers that you want to try and get a little bit fitter, you're like, oh, come on. Or whilst you've still got it up, I'm going to go and get the ironing board.
We're off to get the ironing board.
Listen.
If you want to get hold of this, so many of you are going to miss out if you don't check out. Please don't hang... Look at that.
My ironing board's taller.
Yeah. And I think it's pretty much as
look
wide.
at the width, because obviously you've got both those bits.
I mean, that's crazy. An ironing board is bigger and bulkier than our treadmill.
Yeah.
And it's not actually, I said, it's not that much wider, actually. That's, I mean, amazing.
And it's probably heavier.
Now,
mine has wheels.
Weight-wise, it's a great
kilos.
weight, isn't it?
24, yeah, so it's really nothing. And you know what? We were talking about, or at some point, we've been talking about ages. I was at a big show this weekend, and I can't tell you how many, like 8, 9-year-olds got on it and loved it.
Yeah.
And they were great. They were
obviously
fun.
the young children, always supervised. But honestly, teenagers, which I know so many teenagers, they love their games, they love to stay in bed, they love to watch the videos. If you've got a bit of competition going on in the house, who can walk the furthest, who can burn the most calories, all of a sudden, and actually at my gym, so many sort of young teenagers are now joining gyms, but it is an expense. This is your gym at home. You pay for once, and you've got for months and months and months. And
it's so many machines in one because you've got the resistance in the arms.
Yeah,
remember, it is going to grow with you, as you can see here, speed-wise. You can go from 0.8 kilometres an hour right up to 8 kilometres an hour. And that's what we're showing here, isn't it?
You can see in the middle there I'm using the arms, that's for 4 kilometres. You could do a nice sort of gentle jog at that speed, but remember it goes up 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, right up to 8 kilometres, and that's where I'm jogging and running, really, that last picture. And I am really running. It's a really good speed to run at. So perhaps you're trying to get fitter, perhaps you're wanting to start jogging, but you know you'll really struggle. You can start at a slower pace, perhaps you're rehabilitating, and again, you can start at that slower pace. This will fit into wherever you are in your health journey, in your fitness journey. But we need to move, and we're meant to move. You know, our bodies were meant to walk. We were meant to be up and down. We were meant to work physically all day, but we don't anymore, do we? What we actually do now is we sit in an office, we sit in a car, we sit on a train. And that, sadly, is why we're getting bigger.
Did you hear that? You didn't, did you?
No, I've got a funny ear.
So we've got 160 people trying to buy our remaining 60 machines.
Don't tell Katie. Don't tell Katie.
I'm leaving.
Please confirm your orders.
You can stay.
Oh, can I just stand and have
you
tea
can
and
stick
just
around.
We'll talk about soap operas.
Yeah.
Hey, one thing to remember too. I was talking about the kids that got on it. I just think what you said is so true. Kids are on tablets. They're on computers. They're on phones. They're not going out. They're not kicking a ball around anymore.
Yeah.
This is what they need to do, and that's why it was so cool.
Yeah.
To see the kids on it, and the parents were just like, yeah.
And enjoying it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
and
the great
so
thing.
easy to operate.
And you know the other thing with exercise, which honestly, if you haven't exercised before, it honestly is true. It's actually, it gives you, I call it happy dolphins. You get the endorphins. You get the happy dolphins. And those happy dolphins are really going to help you. Exercise gives you a boost. Honestly, and it truly does. It does give you a boost.
I love a boost.
You know, you feel energized, you feel alive, you feel good about yourself, don't you?
You can see it doesn't matter what age you are, what size you are. I mean, it's got a weight limit of 18.9 stone. That's 120 kilos. We got as much stock as we possibly could get hold of. 50% more than our last show, which sold out in an hour. We're about 45 minutes into the show.
with that 50% extra stock, and we're limited stock. That means we're down to the final percentage of stock, but actually so many more people, 110 people more are trying to order than stock is available. Because what this is all about with our system is we have, you know, the stock that we have, and as we said, we've got more stock because obviously we've sold out twice. What actually happens is that stock is ours until you check out. So though it's in your basket, it's still ours. So say as an example, we had 20 left. There could be 220 of you with this in your basket. At the minute, over 100 people are going to miss out. So it would be 120, 130 people have got it in their basket. It will only be the first 20 people to check out. Now, if you've just started watching thinking, oh my goodness, I want this, or I can't get it because it's in everybody's basket, you can. You can actually go onto the website right now, put it in your basket and check out, and you will beat, or jump onto the phone, order it and check out, you will beat the people that have got it in their basket. You just need to check your baskets through. It's the first people. It's first come, first served. You are walking yourself into a healthier, and I truly do think happier you. Go onto the internet and see the health benefits to walking. Have a look as well, because I'm not a great runner. I've got funny knees, so though this is so comfortable to run on. But if you just want to walk, just put into the internet, is walking as good as running? Is walking as good as jogging? Because honestly, you'll be blown away how good walking is for you. But walking at that certain pace as well. When you walk outdoors with the dog, obviously it's healthy, but you do stop and start. You're not walking constantly like you're on a treadmill, and this really gets your calories up. You can hear it in my breath. But also, at the moment, we're going through the winter, aren't we? It's dark, isn't it? It's dark, Sean, morning, night. It's dark all day sometimes. It's wet.
The weather's just stops you going
It was so cold tonight.
But you still want to move. How easy it is for you to just sit on the sofa and watch TV.
Or rather than walk into the shop, you'll jump in the car and go to the shop because it's too cold and it's too wet.
Now, I know we keep going on saying if you've got it in a basket, please confirm your order. The reason being we're massively over-allocated on this once again.
And you know what? You'll be gutted because you can buy this elsewhere, but sadly, not our price. So if you miss out tonight, you'll think tomorrow, oh, I should have bought it, and I'll find it. I'll find it elsewhere. I'll find it I'll find the one with the arms. I'll find the one where I can walk and I can run and I can jog. And you will find it. But sadly, not at $299.99.
No.
So MaxHealth themselves.
MaxHealth Direct, yeah, you're looking at just shy of £500 at Costco, where you get great deals. $479.98, nowhere near the price.
And you'll be gutted.
This is our launch price, isn't it?
Yes.
We've managed to keep the launch price. We're selling literally so many of these, and that's why we can hold on to that price at the moment. But we don't know how long we'll be able to hold that price at $299.99. Remember, you don't have to pay that today. You can spread the cost interest free with PayPal Pay in 3, £102.98. You can walk, you can jog, and you can run on the same machine, so it will grow with you. That's the great thing about it. 155216 is the item number. I'm just going to check how many we've left in stock for you. Oh my word, we've got 170 people trying to buy a quarter of the stock that we have remaining there. So if you want to get it, if you've got it in a basket, please confirm your order and check that basket.
Remember, weight-wise, it goes up to 18.9 stone, so 120 kilograms. Remember, it folds flat as well, so you can put it under the actual chair, the sofa, under the bed. But what you'll also find as well is it's so easy to control. And whether you want to walk or jog or run, this is actually allowing you to have a piece of equipment that you're not going to outgrow, which is fantastic.
Because it does so much, doesn't it? And when we talk about treadmills, we normally just talk about lower body, but this, Katie, has that upper body resistance.
I love these.
This is the first treadmill I've ever seen that has actually...
And it's proper resistance.
30 kg.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a lot.
Yeah.
So again, you've got the cross-training option. So you can get into the front ab wall, you can get into the obliques, you can get around into the back area where stuff sits,
Yeah, we don't like that.
moves in and doesn't want to leave. Let's face it. You can use it like a rowing machine. Graze those elbows into the rib cage. Really get the biceps and triceps
That's
going.
really good.
I love it. And then you can go into the bicycle. Oh, I love this one.
I wouldn't have ever thought of this. But
I know.
they lock into place.
They lock into place, and now you can get the speed up, but it's like you're running uphill.
And like you say, you can really feel that in your bottom.
Oh my gosh,
I can really
yeah,
feel that in
yeah.
my core as well.
Yeah.
So you're not just using your legs, you're working the whole
Full
body.
body,
with this.
yeah.
And I can't believe the resistance
You
on
can
these.
feel it. I mean, it's no joke, really. I mean, it isn't, the Nordic Six, or the Nordic, whatever
It's
they
like Nordic walking.
Yeah. It is.
but those didn't have a lot of resistance.
No, that was
This
just about
is
support,
a lot,
wasn't it?
Yeah. Now, guess what, too? Remember, the treadmill is sprung, okay? So that means if you do have issues with joints, if you are suffering from, an injury, rehabilitating, this is sturdy, but really, really soft landing.
And anything like that, we'd always say, check with your GP. If you're starting some new workout regime, always check with your medical practitioner, whatever you're going to be starting anew. But I said earlier, didn't I, if you went to the doctors and you said, is walking good for me, doctor? What do you think he was going to say?
Yeah, hello.
And this isn't just walking. It's walking, it's jogging, it's running.
Running, exactly. But you also move with the upper body. So here's the deal. If you were to take a walk in the park, a brisk walk, you would probably, again, I can't say exactly, you would probably burn about, 150 calories.
Yeah, depends.
Now
how
we're
far
adding
you
the
do.
arms, and so you probably start to
You
double
soon
that.
get a sweat on, don't you, with this?
Absolutely. I do 5,000 steps with my trainer, Rick, in a half an hour.
Okay.
Brilliant.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
So
And resistance training, do your own research on this as well, is so good for everybody, but especially ladies
Women,
that are getting
Yes.
older. That resistance on those arms, on those muscles, on those bones is just so, so good.
There's
if you want
so many
more-
benefits.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
And if you want more, remember, put some ankle weights on. If you feel
That's
like
a
you
really
want-
nice
Great
idea.
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? And if you've got kids that you don't want on, guess what? You pull the magnet off
Stop straight away, doesn't
in
it?
its tracks. And I love that because I've seen a lot of machines that have the safety, and you press it, and then all of a sudden it just kind of goes, ooh.
But
if
you want
you're-
an instant stop,
Exactly.
don't you?
If you're in SOS mode, man, you want something to just
And
stop.
we were saying that magnet, if you remove that magnet from the machine, it's not going to work. So if you've got smaller children and you don't want them using it, that great thing is it won't work without that magnet cord. Lots of questions. Wayne has asked about vibration because he's on the second floor flat. Will it be okay on his
Great.
second floor?
Yes, Wayne, you're fine. There's 4 stabilizers, okay?
Okay.
Now, with the regular treadmill, they do kind of have that kind
Bounce
of
around.
noise and bounce. No, you're totally fine with these stabilizers. Not only will your neighbors still love you, your floors will still love you.
Okay, because of the stabilizers.
Such a big thing, yeah.
You can see in these clips that we show you lots of different speeds on different floored surfaces. It doesn't have to be on a carpeted surface.
Not
does
at
it?
all. Nope. Hardwood floor, precious hardwood floors, marble, carpet. It's not going to leave that dreaded mark in your carpet.
Okay.
As well.
Great stuff. So all the right answers. Jane messaged and asked what the display says. So on the display, you've got speed, you've got calorie count.
You've got speed. You've got your speed always, and this is on a loop.
Okay,
So you're
so
constantly
it
able to
switches.
check it. Yes, you've got your speed, your calorie count.
There
you've
we
got-
can see that bounce. Sorry to interrupt,
Yeah,
Katie.
yeah, that's fine.
It's so comfortable to run on because I do struggle with my knees.
You don't like
And I don't
running
like running outdoors because I just find it too pounding.
Yeah.
But this has got that bounce to it, so
nice.
I
It's
find
really
it quite
nice.
comfortable
And
to jog
also,
and run on this.
Just to get back with what's on the loop, you've got the speed you're on, you've got the distance, you've got the time that you've been on.
Okay.
And then you've also got the calories that you've burned.
Right.
And it's extremely accurate. I mean, I think sometimes it's hard to track things really accurately, but this is really tested and quite accurate.
That's where it's located on the front of the machine. When you get it home, you're looking down towards it. If you need glasses, I don't have to put my glasses on to see it. It's a really nice, clear
Me too.
readout. We like
Same,
that.
same,
Yeah.
same, same.
Nice and clear.
And it's on
And I
the
think
loop.
it encourages you to do more, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
of course.
You might want to compete with the rest of the family who can go further or who can burn the most calories. Or perhaps you've been a bit naughty and you've had that chocolate biscuit. You can actually walk your calories off on your treadmill.
Absolutely.
Love
yeah.
it.
I'm showing the feature that I personally love because if you've ever had a treadmill, doing what I'm doing is virtually impossible. There's wheels on the front.
Super portable.
Where do I want to work out today?
Yeah.
Which room? Go over here.
In the
Exactly.
conservatory.
In the conservatory.
In the living room, my soap's on.
Exactly. And then you can actually store it underneath the couch, which is fantastic. 13 centimeters, don't forget, so super, super thin. But also it does stand upright on its own.
Okay.
So I love that feature.
Yeah.
If you don't have a couch to put it under, you want to put it behind the door. If it's going to go in your office, this is ideal.
Yeah, just always make sure it's stable once you stand it, and then it is freestanding, as Katie was
We
saying.
brought out the ironing board earlier.
The iron board was way
The
bigger.
ironing board was way bigger, and there wasn't any wheels.
No.
Let's face
To
it.
proper carry it.
And it's not going to burn calories.
No, definitely not. And it's so versatile, and it will, as Hayley said, grow with you. It's feature-packed, like we were saying. Just to cover some of those features for you, super stylish, walking, jogging, and a gentle run up to 8 kilometres per hour. You've got that LCD display we were talking about, your timer, your calorie counter, your distance on there. You've got your handles, but you can have those just for stability, but they're a proper workout, aren't they?
They are. The resistance on them is fantastic. It's a bit like Nordic walking or perhaps using a cross trainer. And what that's doing is working the back area. It's working the back fat, that horrible bit above your bra when you put a T-shirt on in the summer. Summer is coming. You know, I know it's horrible now, but this is the time we should be moving and trying to get a little bit healthier, a little bit trimmer. But this is the time because of the weather. We're not going out. We're not walking.
I'm going to echo everything you're saying. Because how many of my friends went away for spring for half term?
Yeah,
And they were like on these great beaches, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
I'm not ready for that.
I'm not
yet.
ready for that. Where's my spray tan? But also, too, let's face it, it's time to get ready for spring, everybody. Come on.
Well, the shorts are going to be on, the legs
shorts
are going to be
on,
out.
the dresses.
Yeah, those tops like the top you're wearing, the
Absolutely.
best tops.
And it's so nice as well that this is something, as long as you're lucky enough to be able to walk, it's not something you need to learn. It's not complicated. It's not, you know, a dance routine. You're not learning how to step or, you know, go with the movement or the music sort of thing. All you're doing is one step in front of each other. And if you're lucky enough to be able to walk, please go on the internet and put in, is walking good for me? Is walking good for my health?
And you'll be amazed how
You'll be
much
blown
comes up.
away what
Hundreds,
comes
if
up.
not thousands of pages telling you the benefits of walking.
Yeah.
And that's where it all starts with this. The great thing for me as well is it goes across all abilities. Like Hayley said, if you can walk. Hayley's someone who likes fitness. Katie was a dancer and is still into fitness.
Yeah.
I'm someone who knows they have to do something. And so it's all different ranges of fitness.
And that's what you're
across the
seeing
board
here.
there.
We're going from 0.8, where I'm walking nice and slowly. So if you are rehabilitating, and perhaps your doctor said, you know, you need to walk a little bit more, you need to try and get a little bit fitter. Or perhaps my mum had her hips done, and obviously always check with your surgeon, your doctor, but they wanted her to walk virtually straight away. So you're walking nice and slowly, but then I build up, and I build up to a jog, or a brisk walk and using the handlebars, or you can go to a real run at 8 kilometres. You've got a treadmill that's going to fit into your home. Whatever home you've got, you might have a bed sit, you might have a flat. Remember, it folds flat, it goes under the sofa, it goes under the bed. But this won't outgrow you. You will, as you get fitter, be able to walk a little bit faster. But don't be intimidated and think, oh gosh, do I need to do 20,000 steps a day? No. You need to do as many steps as you can do. My mum, who's 86, she has this in her home. She has it in the spare room. She leaves it up all the time in the spare room. And she goes and walks as long as she can. If she can just do 5 minutes, she does 5 minutes. If she can do 10 minutes, she does 10 minutes. If she can only do, you know, 5 minutes, she'll perhaps go back upstairs a bit later on and do another 5 minutes. But then, if you're perhaps thinking about doing a marathon, perhaps you're thinking about getting into really running and go and do the park runs, but you want to have a little bit of fitness, this allows you to jog, this allows you to run. And please, if you're thinking, you know, it really is walking going to help me get healthier, you don't have to believe just me, but go onto the internet and put in, you know, if is walking good for me. But actually the NHS, we trust the NHS. They say a brisk 10-minute daily walk has lots of health benefits. And when you go on the internet, it will tell you those health benefits and you will be absolutely blown away. And it counts towards your 150 minutes of weekly exercise. Now that sounds a lot, It's only actually 20 minutes a day, but every little bit helps.
It does, definitely.
If you can just do 20 steps to start off with.
And that's me, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 20 steps.
It is. I'm the one who
Fitter.
knows they've got to do something. I don't want to do it.
No, exactly.
I need to do
Nobody
it, don't
wants
you?
But don't you feel better when you've done it?
Yeah, I
and
do
then
now.
if you haven't done it, don't you feel sluggish?
Yeah.
And bloated
Yeah.
and slow.
Yeah.
And you know what? Every gym memberships, those are great, right?
Yeah.
But guess what? You have to go.
Yeah. And you need the
have
posh
to get
gym
ready.
outfit.
Otherwise, it's a
it's-
donation.
And it's,
It's so
it
true.
can be really intimidating.
That's
in the
true.
gym
And you
as
have
well.
to drive there. You have to get in your
Do
gym.
you know the thing I love? You could be in your pyjamas,
That's it.
haven't brushed your hair, haven't brushed your teeth.
All right.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Ew.
You're not
No,
you're
just
not going to
I'm
the
kidding.
gym. No one's going to look at you. No one's
long
going
as
to
you've got
value.
sensible
You're in the
footwear
living
on.
room,
Yeah.
so you're at home in your pyjamas, as long as they're not too flappy at the bottom.
Yeah.
Sensible shoes. That's all you
Yeah.
need. is
Right.
You don't need a gym outfit. As long as you've got something sensible on and some sensible shoes, there you go.
And put
You'll
this
walk
machine
into health.
anywhere in your house. That's the other great
That's
thing.
it.
Stores away brilliantly. Now, Katie, good news and bad news.
Oh, no.
We thought we were hoping it'd last until 2 a.m.
Are you kicking me off again?
In a minute we will be.
Every time. Just when we're rolling and I'm having a
we
good
love you. You know we love you.
I don't know if I'm going to start to
Don't
take
get a
it personally.
complex. Now, there's only a handful of the machines remaining. If you've got it in a basket, you definitely want it. Please confirm your order and check out. What would you say to anyone who's just about to press that checkout button about the machine?
Yeah, I understand, because let's face it, I mean, it's one of those things. Okay, am I going to use it? The answer is you're going to use it. It's in the comfort of your own home.
Yeah.
Regardless of what your fitness level is, you're going to use it. If you're just reluctant about getting started, or you've been looking and that kind of thing, just press the button, get it, and enjoy it. You know?
And you will. That's the great thing.
Absolutely.
Like Hayley was just saying, after you've done it, you're like, oh, I'm glad I
there's
did
no
that.
better
Just
feeling.
So glad I did
good,
that.
exactly.
Yeah, there's no better. You're energised. You feel so much. For me, it's not only about trying to keep slim, and I was a dancer originally as well, but I was always the bigger dancer. I've always had to exercise and diet. But now as I've got older, it's more difficult. Your body's changing for so many different reasons.
That's it.
But it's not just for me visually how I am size-wise. It's up here.
That's true, yeah.
That it really affects
It really
me. If I
affects your
don't
mood,
exercise,
doesn't it?
yeah, I feel low, I feel down.
Yeah.
But if I've exercised, I feel good.
You can
I feel like
handle everything.
I'm
Yeah.
doing the best for myself.
And we've had quite a day today, haven't we?
We have had quite a day today.
What a day. Oh, we haven't told you about our day
Oh,
today.
my mum's boiler went today.
Oh, no,
my word,
no.
Then we couldn't get out the front door.
Then I'm going over to rescue my mum, and our front door was stuck.
Oh,
Then we were in a
no,
traffic jam for an hour.
no.
Lovely. We've had a lovely
You
day.
know, I think too, any age factor. I sell a lot of these to people who are going to buy them for their mom.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
you know, or what have you. Any age, I think it's wonderful. Just get people walking. It's, like you said, it's winter. The days are so short.
Yeah.
Get it for the whole family, teenagers through to my mum who's 86, and get everybody involved in this. We are going to have to sadly move away from this because I think, how many have we got left?
A handful.
We've got a handful left, if I'm honest.
And
we've got
did you hear
7
How
left.
many people are trying to buy it?
7.
7 left.
How many are buying?
155 people are trying to buy it.
Oh my gosh, keep pressing those buttons.
162 people trying to
It's
buy
going
it.
to be the first 7 people to check out. You must check out.
Apologies if you miss
Otherwise,
out.
you are going to miss out. We've got to say a massive thank you to Katie.
Are you kicking me
No,
off
but
again?
we are. We're sending you home.
I'm
Go
just going
change
to
that
remind
taxi.
you to turn it off. You just press the toggle back.
There you go.
I'm going to press it down to
And it
0.8.
slows right down.
One click. Oh, there we go. Wow.
Katie,
Yes.
A lot of love from us.
Listen,
We will see you
Belgium,
next
darling.
time. Bring more stock
I think
next
this
time.
is the plan. You guys just like to get rid of me.
No, not at all.
But I'm so much fun.
We're going to have some love. Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Thank
you
you. Some
guys.
love over there. And go to the website and check everything out that we've got on the show.
Bye, everybody.
She's gone again. ShopOnTV.co.uk, the Kendox Life Tracker, this smartwatch, we're going to be talking about that for you. Remember, you've got an extra discount on this. If you use the code WATCH10, you will get another £10 off at checkout. So it comes down to its lowest price. It equals the lowest ever price we've done it for. Make sure you put in there WATCH10 and you will get that extra 10% off. Not watch 19, not watch 25, just watch 10. Yay! Another £10
And that
off.
is such a great price. And for me, that gives you so much encouragement to do some more steps, to exercise a little bit more.
It's got a sleep tracker.
I love the sleep tracker, and we'll talk you around that. But the sleep tracker is amazing, and it really makes you think, oh gosh, I didn't sleep well last night. I bet I ate so late, and it really makes you think. It's amazing. But please, if you want it, put it in your basket. But do use that use that code WATCH10 to get the extra £10 off, because it's not £79.99. It is £69.99, but only if you put that code in.
Item number 177537, and remember, with PayPal Pay in 3, not 28.31, it's less than £25 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. Whatever you're shopping for, treadmill-wise, we're going to give you a couple of minutes to check out, but have a look at the Kendox Life.
I'm running for my treadmill.
She's off.
I want mine, please.
Are you someone who loves staying on top of your fitness? Do you enjoy checking in with yourself to see how your day is going? Imagine having the power to monitor your activity, sleep, and even stats like heart rate and blood pressure, all in one place. What if you could do all of this and more with a single affordable wearable? Introducing the Kendox Life Tracker, your all-in-one companion that not only helps you keep track of your fitness, but also keeps you connected. Make and receive calls, receive messages, get social media notifications, set alarms, find your phone, and even listen to your music, podcasts, and audiobooks, all from your wrist. Ready to listen, to track your fitness, and take control of your day? The Kendox Life Tracker watch is here to help you check in with yourself, whether you're on the go or taking it slow. It's simple, easy to use, and takes just minutes to set up. All you need to do is download the app, pair your Kendox Life Tracker watch with your Apple or Android phone, and choose your favorite features with the intuitive touchscreen. That's it. You're ready to go. Curious about how many steps you've taken today? It's just a tap away. Trying to stay fit and want to see how many calories you've burnt? You've got it right there on your wrist. And when it comes to tracking your sleep, the Kendox Life Tracker goes beyond just showing you how long you slept. It sends data to the app which breaks down your sleep patterns. Check the app to reveal periods of light and deep sleep. Now that's something cool to wake up to. It's so much more than just a watch. With its built-in loudspeaker and microphone, you can make and receive calls and messages directly from your wrist, giving you the freedom of hands-free talking wherever you are. When connected via Bluetooth, your Kendox Life Tracker watch is always with you, ready to keep you connected even when your phone isn't in reach. It's the perfect solution for staying in touch anytime, virtually anywhere, all from your wrist. Are you
Oh, we've got so many great products, and please do keep checking your baskets out for the treadmill, because it is going to disappear. We are going to talk you through the watch and show you the watch in more detail. But something else that's really busy are the scales.
We've never done these on a live show. They're brilliant if you've gone for the treadmill. Get these scales as well. 892794. They're only £20. 20% of the stock went in the first few seconds that we showed them very, very briefly. Item number 892794. They're a brilliant pair of scales because they do so much. You can download an app to your phone and connect the app to the scales. Price-wise, are we a good price? Well, our usual price of £30 for these, I think, is brilliant.
We're like a market-beating price show tonight on everything. Our buyers really have got incredible deals tonight. Amazon, I had 3 parcels from them today. I buy from them regularly because they do have really good prices. You can see there we're beating their prices. Our £20 should be, you can see there, £30 and 11 pence at Amazon, and then you can see at Renfo themselves £28.99. Again with us £20. And of course, if you're putting that in a basket and spending over 30, if you're ordering on the website, you can use PayPal Pay in 3, and it's well worth doing that. Perhaps you've bought the treadmill or you'll buy in the treadmill, put it in the basket with that, and you can split the cost. But there's 13 essentially sort of body measurements that you can do on these scales. They're so cleverly
if you
designed.
Were just getting them as a weighing scale, they'd be brilliant at £20.
And I love them visually as well. They're going to look great in the bathroom, aren't they? But they do so much more.
And this is what Hayley was just talking about. 13 body composition data detection. Things like body weight, body fat percentage, BMI, muscle mass. You can see all the other features. These are £20, these scales. You download the app to your phone, whether it's Google, whether it's Apple or Android. It'll
Samsung, you know,
it's there for you.
It's all there.
And you can link the scales up with your fitness app on your phone as well, can't you? So that's just some of the features just there. 892794. They're only £20, as I say, these scales. And these are just some screenshots from the app itself that you can see there. So it's giving you all that information that you want, tracking your weight. Be accurate, so accurate. You've got those 4 high-precision sensors on there to weigh you perfectly, and it's up to 180 kilos in weight, but you can weigh yourself in 4 different units. You've got pounds, you've got kilos, and you've also got stone measurements as well.
The precision is fantastic, and that's what you want, isn't it? Especially if you are trying to get a little bit healthier. And the batteries are included, by the way, as well. You don't even need to go and get those 3 AAA batteries. They're in the box. You're ready to go. I think for me, I do find it really helpful to weigh myself, so I know that I'm, staying at that weight that I want to be at, or trying to stay at that weight. When you've got them at home, they're right there for you to use. I used to sort of run to the scales or go to Boots to get on the scales, but where you've got these in your home. But the great thing is as well, your body mass and things, other things that you want to measure, they will measure for you as well.
And they're £20. That's what I can't get over. 892794 is your item. Another thing that I was reading out to you, there's a specialised baby mode on here that's designed for recording the weights of your infants and your pets.
And your pets.
If you want to weigh your pets.
So perhaps you've got a dog that's on a diet.
Oh.
And you can weigh him before he goes to the vets to be weighed, so he's not going to get told off.
Or maybe you're sorting out medication for in ratio to the weight of the animal. So many features for the price, as I say. 892794 is your item number. They're absolutely flying out of the door. It was, well, we were supposed to say 20%, a quarter of the stock now.
Has now turned to a quarter.
This is going to be the next thing to go. So if you want to get hold of those, please add them into your basket at £20. If your basket is over £30, remember you can use PayPal Pay in 3 and spread the cost interest.
And remember, market-beating price. Again, if you miss out on these, you can buy them elsewhere, but £20 is a really, really good deal for these. So 892794 is your item number. Even Amazon, they're more expensive, honestly. You've got a fabulous, fabulous deal. Amazon, £30.11. They do great deals. Shop with them all the time. And from Renfo themselves, £28.99, but £20 with us. And don't forget, if you do spend over £30, so perhaps you're buying the watch and you're getting this, you've spent over 30, you can use PayPal Pay in 3 as well. I'm really busy on the phones, but of course they'll get to you as soon as they can. But if you can order on the website, that is definitely the way to go. But this watch is phenomenal. I bought a smartwatch. My smartwatch was hundreds of pounds, and I absolutely love it. It's part of me. It's part of my everyday. It tells me how many steps I've done. It actually tracks how well I sleep. But this, for well, actually, it's not £79.99. It's £69.99. Use your code WATCH10. It's a special secret code. You don't know about it unless you're watching.
It's counted my steps.
How
on the
great
treadmill.
is that?
There you go. Yeah, that special code WATCH10. That's just like me. It's like a silhouette of me.
It is. You were doing exactly that on that treadmill. And I love the fact as well, it does your heart, your blood pressure. It really is so much for so little money. But the biggest thing that blew me away, and you can listen to your music, you can answer your phones on it. It's like a little phone on your wrist, really. You can do your messages, you can listen to audio books or podcasts. But the biggest thing for me, you can find your phone, which is wonderful because I'm always losing my phone. You can press a button and it'll make your phone beep wherever it is. But it's the time the battery lasts.
We were blown away with this, weren't
Absolutely
we?
blown away. Obviously, it all depends how much you're using it and what you're doing on it, but it can actually last for up to 7 days.
Up to 7 days on one charge. Obviously, it depends on the usage. Now, we're seeing...
Mine, I charge at least once a day. And you know, when I actually go to exercise, it's always dead.
Oh, you want it for your sleep tracker. You go to bed at night and you're like, I'm going to have to take it off.
And so I'm charging it. I'm trying to stay awake so I can put it on before I go to sleep, and then I fall asleep, and then I'm devastated in the morning because I don't know how well I slept.
Yeah.
Because your phone really does track that. And I've noticed as well, because it'll track your sleep, you'll think, oh gosh, I didn't sleep well last night. And I think, oh, hang on, I ate really late last night, or I drank really late into the night. And you'll notice, when you eat a little bit earlier and you go to bed, that you think, oh gosh, I slept better. And for me, I think there's so many benefits of knowing how your body actually works and how what you do can make a difference.
And being able to track all those different things in your life, like we say, whether it's Apple or Android, you can download the app once again to your phone, and then the themes that you can get on here, you've got up to 250 watch themes once you download them to the app. So take a look at this, 18 different sports modes, tracking your steps like we just saw, calorie burn, and sleep tracking like we saw, health metrics, make and receive all your calls, receiving your messages and your emails on there, playing your favourite music or your favourite podcast through your watch, and it's water resistant up to 3 feet.
Yeah, so you can wear it in the shower, the bath, you can even swim in it, which is
lovely
really
silicone
great
strap
as well. Yes, which is really comfortable and nice for sort of exercise, because if you do sweat and things, it's really comfortable to wear. We've got a really good price as well. Remember, our price is $69.99, even though it's saying $79.99. As you instantly look, there is a code. Just put watch 10 in the code box when you check out. It is a complete secret. You won't find this information anywhere else. Watch 10, and then that'll give you an extra £10 off.
Yeah, just put it through on the promo code when you go through to check out. Really simple to shop with us here at Shop on TV. Easiest way is the website. You can see shopontv.co.uk. You can order on the phone, but still really busy on the phones. If you do want to use the phone, 0333 241 241 is the phone number. But easiest way is always the website, shopontv.co.uk. If you want to go for the life tracker, it is a real smartwatch, 177537.
And don't forget everything you can find on the website. If you have still, have we got any of the treadmills left? If you have still got a treadmill in your basket,
It's jumping in and
desperately need to check out. Technically, I think we're virtually there, but please, if you want it, I think you might find it says sold out, but you might just be lucky, so check your baskets through. But take this time to think about being a healthier you, to have a helping hand of knowing how your body works, to have a watch that becomes part of you, and it really will. And we've got a lovely little clip here that will really talk you through all the benefits of this really affordable smartwatch.
Are you someone who loves staying on top of your fitness? Do you enjoy checking in with yourself to see how your day is going? Imagine having the power to monitor your activity, sleep, and even stats like heart rate and blood pressure, all in one place. What if you could do all of this and more with a single affordable wearable? Introducing the Kendox Life Tracker, your all-in-one companion that not only helps you keep track of your fitness, but also keeps you connected. Make and receive calls, receive messages, get social media notifications, set alarms, find your phone, and even listen to your music, podcasts, and audiobooks, all from your wrist. Ready to listen, to track your fitness, and take control of your day? The Kendox Life Tracker watch is here to help you check in with yourself, whether you're on the go or taking it slow. It's simple, easy to use, and takes just minutes to set up. All you need to do is download the app, pair your Kendox Life Tracker watch with your Apple or Android phone, and choose your favorite features with the intuitive touchscreen. That's it. You're ready to go. Curious about how many steps you've taken today? It's just a tap away. Trying to stay fit and want to see how many calories you've burnt? You've got it right there on your wrist. And when it comes to tracking your sleep, the Kendox Life Tracker goes beyond just showing you how long you slept. It sends data to the app which breaks down your sleep patterns. Check the app to reveal periods of light and deep sleep. Now that's It's something cool to wake up to. It's so much more than just a watch. With its built-in loudspeaker and microphone, you can make and receive calls and messages directly from your wrist, giving you the freedom of hands-free talking wherever you are. When connected via Bluetooth, your Kendox Life Tracker watch is always with you, ready to keep you connected even when your phone isn't in reach. It's the perfect solution for staying in touch anytime, virtually anywhere.
Can you hear me now?
Loud. Clear.
Perfect.
Whether you're a busy professional striving for peak performance from the moment you wake up, or you're enjoying retirement and looking to stay fit and active, the Kendox Life Tracker watch is the perfect companion to keep you motivated. Want to know your workout results? With multiple sports modes to choose from on the app like walking, running, cycling or tennis, you can easily track your steps, distance, calories burned, heart rate and much more, so you can see exactly what your workout is doing for you. And for an extra boost to your day, you can set your watch to remind you to drink water, keeping you refreshed and on track all day long. And don't worry about getting it wet. Kendox Life Tracker is waterproof up to 3 feet, so you can track your swim, listen to your music in the bath or shower, and even take calls all without missing a beat. Plus, with up to 250 customizable themes, you can make your Kendox Life Tracker truly your own. Whether you want something sleek, sporty, or playful, there's a theme for every mood and occasion. Whatever you need out of your day, the Kendox Life Tracker is right there with you. With smart features like an alarm clock and more, it's the perfect everyday companion. You can even check the weather where you are. Want to listen to or control music, podcasts and audiobooks from your watch? No problem. Not only does the powerful built-in loudspeaker allow you to listen hands-free from your watch, Life Tracker also allows you to control what you're listening to on your phone. Play, pause and adjust the volume right from your watch, whether you're using your phone's loudspeaker or headphones. Enjoy seamless audio control wherever you go. The Kendox Life Tracker even features a built-in LED flashlight, perfect for lighting your way or focusing on those hard-to-see tasks, making it a great tool for any situation. Charging your Life Tracker is a breeze too, thanks to its quick link magnetic charger. Fast, efficient and hassle-free. And whether you have an iPhone or Android, the Kendox Life Tracker pairs seamlessly with both. Ever misplace your phone and get frustrated? With the handy Find My Phone feature, you can quickly locate your device when connected through Bluetooth by playing a sound from your watch. And if you lose track of your watch, don't worry, you can find it just as easily using your phone. The Kendox Life Tracker is designed to help you live smart and stay active. Simply download the free app, enter your key details like age, height, weight, and your fitness goals, and you're ready to start checking in with yourself right away. Not only does the Kendox Life Tracker display your health readings directly on your wrist, but it also automatically syncs the data to your phone and the Life Tracker app, where you can dive even deeper into your stats and progress. Want to take a hands-free photo from your phone? Simply use the app, give your Kendox Life Tracker a shake, and snap the perfect picture. Great for selfies or timed shots. But that's not all. You can check messages, set drink reminders, set alarms, customize push notifications, use it as a stopwatch, and so much more, all from your wrist.
It is so much for your money, and remember, that price on your screen, you do to get an extra £10 off. So we've matched again our lowest ever price, but you do need the secret code.
Just use the code WATCH10 when you go through to checkout. 177537, it brings the price down to $69.99. And if you want to use PayPal Pay in 3, it'll be less than £25 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. We've got to remind you of the scales that we've got on the show from Renfo. We've barely mentioned them. The price here is spectacular. Brilliant brand. They bring us lots of different products actually now, Renfo. These are a smart body scale. They've got 13 body metrics in there. You download the app to your phone and you can connect them to your scales. But even just as a weighing scale at £20, it's brilliant.
Yeah, but you can also check your BMI on there, your muscle mass, your body fat percentage and things, as well as your weight. So perhaps you are trying to get a little bit healthier. I think it really encourages you when you're seeing things change. And the precision on these scales is really quite incredible, because you've got those 4 sort of high precision sensors.
Yeah, they balance out your weight so it gets the weight measurement perfectly right.
Absolutely, and I think they're great looking as well, which perhaps doesn't matter to a lot of people, but I think if you've got them out in the bathroom, to have them look really nice in the bathroom is really important. They're really stylish.
So 892794 is your item number. Just £20 with us. Usual price of £30. If you buy them elsewhere right now, we looked around at Amazon, over £30, £30.11. Renfo directly, I think that might even be a sale price that Renfo have got it on at £28.99.
And Amazon do great prices, so you know you've got a cracking price with us at £20. So affordable. You can sync them up with your fitness apps as well, which is really nice. So you can really get so much out of those apps, and they really are a true smart scale. And I think again, having them as a friend really to help you perhaps stay and get some balance in your life, I just think they're brilliant.
Something else that we've literally got a handful of that we want to mention. We were supposed to have more. We couldn't get the stock, unfortunately. It's one of our favourites. It's liquid collagen. It's a collagen supplement. Basically, we lose collagen, don't we? Naturally. It naturally depletes in our body. You'll see it's right there. It's from ERC. It's Epidermal Research Centre. The advanced liquid collagen that you see there is a 10,000 milligram per dose, isn't it?
Which is really important as well. If you've looked in taking collagen, you've got the right amount. And if you're thinking, oh, hang on, collagen isn't it in creams and it's in injections and things. It's actually the glue that holds our body together. It's in our joints, it's in our ligaments, it's our muscles, it's in our skin. And sadly, as we lose collagen from our early 20s, that's when you visually start to see that aging, the lines, the wrinkles, the sagginess to the skin. And sadly, as it depletes, you see it visually in your face, in the skin on your body, the skin on the top of the knees and things, but also you feel it in your body. You know, when you get out of a chair and you think, oh gosh, that chair seems really, really low. Or you've done a bit of gardening and you're like, oh, you're getting out of bed in the morning, and that is that collagen depletion. So doesn't it make sense, if we're losing collagen so quickly, really, to get that balance in life? If you were lacking in iron, you'd take an iron capsule. So if losing collagen is creating you to look and feel old, doesn't it make sense to get that balance back and take collagen? And this, honestly, hand on heart, I think is one of the best collagens you can take. Super
limited in stock, unfortunately. We didn't get the stock we wanted for the show. Do confirm your order and check out. 460114 is your item number. Benefit-wise, well, we were talking about some of the benefits. Obviously, individual results will vary. The flavour is spectacular.
It's sugar-free. The flavour's lovely. I put it in the fridge. It tastes absolutely amazing. You can see there it says less aches and pains. Obviously, individual results do vary, but so many people notice that difference in the muscles, in the joints. Again, 100% natural flavouring. Firmer skin. We were saying about the sagginess to the skin as you get older, and that's not just the skin on your face, the underarm
Body
area,
skin,
the legs.
And really quick collagen absorption because it's a liquid. Stronger hair and nails is a bonus.
Yeah, lots of people notice that.
Fabulous ingredients, including hyaluronic acid. We always say individual results will vary, but we love this personally, don't we?
And beauty starts from within. There's loads of great vitamins in here as well. So if you're just trying to get some good vitamins in your bodies, check out the vitamin B's and D's that we've got in there alongside the collagen. But you do need to check your baskets out for this, sadly, and we really, really did hope that we would have stock of this to have, you know, a proper set, you know, tell you more about it, have a proper sell on it. Sadly, the stock is already limited stock. We're really low. Sells out time and time again.
That's going to go any minute. Get it in your basket. We've got lots of avid viewers.
Good thing to multi-order if you can.
You have no chance.
Is it?
Not tonight.
And it's a true supplement that you are what you eat. And if you're losing collagen, take it. Honestly, fantastic. Oh, my word. So many things disappearing in stock. Our treadmill, we love, you love.
Now, a lot of stock is bouncing in and out of people's baskets. People change their mind.
Or a credit card perhaps doesn't work. Or, you know,
if you want to get it, there is our lonely treadmill, nobody walking on it. It should be almost £500. It's down to £299.99. We've kept the launch price. If you want to get it, £102.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments with PayPal Pay in 3. You can still get it if you pop it in a basket and you check out. The great thing is you can go from 0.8 kilometres an hour right up to 8 kilometres per hour.
So it's a walking, a running, a jogging treadmill. You can run on this at 8 kilometres. You can jog. But I love the actual handles.
Full resistance.
Because they're a great resistance. Resistance training, so good for you. Do your own research why resistance training is so good, especially as women and for guys as well. But also just go on the internet and see why walking is so good for you. Put in on, you know, in the search bar, is walking good for me? If I do 2,000 steps a day, what difference will it make? You'll be blown away at the health benefits. And they are incredible health benefits. Whether you're walking nice and slowly, perhaps you're rehabilitating, like I am on the first.
And like we always say again, always check with your doctor if you're starting a new exercise regime. So Hayley started on the 0.8 kilometres per hour. In the middle, she's doing about 4 kilometres per hour to show you that mid-range. And then that full run, if you want to, with this machine. Do you know, machines that we've worked with in the past before haven't gone up to this kind of speed, haven't been able to take the pressure of running, have they?
They're normally been a walking treadmill, so all you can do is a walk and a brisk walk, but of course you can run on this too. But walking is so good for you. And the NHS, and we believe the NHS, they say a brisk 10-minute walk daily has lots of health benefits and counts towards your 150 minutes of weekly exercise. Now, you might think 150 minutes is a lot, but actually it's 20 minutes a day. And you don't have to do it all at once. And you don't have to do 20 minutes a day. Every little helps. So if you can walk for 5 minutes a day, that's 5 minutes of you walking into a healthier you. I think a happier you as well, with those happy endorphins. It really does give you that buzz when you exercise. But we're meant to walk, and if we're lucky enough to be able to walk, walking in your own home with a machine that folds completely flat.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking storage, where am I going to put it? It will go under the sofa, it will go under the bed. So even if you've got a flat or a bed sit, this treadmill will fit into your life. It honestly will.
Yeah, the handles fold down, it's got wheels on it, it's got stability on the base, and then you just slide it underneath the sofa, slide it underneath the bed. It's also freestanding as well. Look at that, it's like magic here.
It is.
Magic.
It's like magic that it's gone now. So when you've got friends and family round, they don't know the treadmill's there, but you can get it out and use it. Watching your favourite soap. You know, even perhaps you're working from home. We do so many static things, don't we? We're sat down now. Perhaps you work and you're in an office, you work from home, you're sat all day. We sit in cars, we sit on buses, we sit on trains. We don't walk like we used to, especially through the winter months. This is getting you walking every single day, and every little you can do is great. But the great thing is you'll never outgrow this, because you will be able to jog on this, you'll be able to run on this, and you've got those handlebars doing that upper body workout
in
too.
those handlebars as well.
It's a brilliant machine.
It's literally, like we say, bouncing in and out of people's baskets. At the minute, we've only got one remaining. So please, if you've got it in a basket and you want to get hold of it, confirm and check out. Do not miss out.
And the weight it takes is great, 18.9 stone. And like Sean said, the actual fact you can change your speeds by 0.1 each time, so you can just very slowly glide up. It's brilliant.
Now, we've got to talk about our smartwatch again that we've got on the show for you. This is a brilliant deal. We had it on a previous show and we did it at the lowest ever price. If you've never seen a smartwatch before, first of all, it's really good looking. Look at this. I've got the torch, I've got the spotlight.
It's a great little torch.
Look at that. Can you see that on my wrist? It's really strong. I don't know if I should even point it towards the camera.
And that's really handy. Perhaps you've got to the front door, no lights on. The lights, all the lamppost lights, they've gone off because it's midnight. You can actually see the key, you know, the keyhole to put your key in.
It's great and easy to navigate as well. So if you struggle sometimes with technology, I think you'll really get along with this. You love the sleep tracker on your watch. You absolutely love it, don't you?
For me, having that sleep tracker, I never realised what a difference what you eat, how late you eat before you go to sleep, and when you have a drink and things, what a difference it can actually make to your sleep. And when you've got the sleep tracker, it suddenly makes you realise that actually you can make that difference to your night's sleep by perhaps eating a little bit earlier in the evening, perhaps not drinking so late into the day, perhaps not having, you know, your coffee so late into the evening. I just find it really interesting. It's made me understand my body more.
Yeah.
And especially because we do shifts now, it's so important that when you get into bed, you get a good night's sleep or day's sleep, because we go to bed at sort of 6 o'clock in the morning. It's so important to make sure you've got yourself ready for that night's sleep.
Balanced,
and it just really does make you make sense of what makes a difference.
Feature-wise, there are so many features on this watch for the price. And remember, if you are going for it, use the code WATCH10 when you go through to checkout, and they'll knock another £10 off for you. It comes down to $69.99. So usual price of just under 100. Down to $69.99 with the code WATCH10. 18 different sports modes. You can track your steps, you can track your calorie burn. You've got your sleep tracking we were talking about.
There's so many different things. You can also as well make and receive calls. Perhaps you've left your phone downstairs and all of a sudden that important call comes through and you think, I've left my phone downstairs. You can answer it on your watch. You can send messages. You know, perhaps someone sent you a message, you want to, you know, react and send a message back to them straight away. It's right there on your wrist. If you've lost your phone, and I would pay $69.99 just for this feature, I lose my phone constantly and I've always got it on silent. But actually you can press a button on your watch and it'll make your phone beep wherever it is. And that could save you so much time in your everyday if you're like me. It is water resistant, so you could wear this in the bath, the shower, you could go swimming in this, which is really good, of course, because it has got all of those sort of different sort of sports modes as well. So it'll track how you swim, how you walk, how you run and things like that. It really is so much for your money, because I've got a smartphone and a smartwatch, I would say, which I wouldn't be without. However, mine was like £500.
Hundreds of it. You bought it when they first came out.
And this does everything that mine does. And you've got it at $69.99.
And it's great looking, isn't it?
It is, it's lovely.
And you've also
Nice
got
strap.
250 downloadable themes, so different watch faces if you want to change it. Super soft silicone strap, and the strap actually conceals into the back of the actual watch strap as well when you're wearing it. And when you want to operate, it's really straightforward and easy to use. You can see the steps I did when I was on the treadmill there. So all those different trackers are there for you. You want to reset at any point, you want to go through to all the different settings on there. It's really, really simple.
And I love the fact as well, when it's a bit like having your phone. That's it. You've got all your apps.
All your apps, yeah.
Like you'd have on your phone. So if you can already use your smartphone, you are easily going to be able to use your smart watch, because it is truly that simple. The thing that really blew me away with this is mine was hundreds of pounds, because I bought them when they originally came out. Mine I charge at least once a day. I have to charge it. The power runs out, even if I'm not really using it. This can give you charge for up to 7 days, or depending what you're using it for. But 7 days is incredible.
And with your watch, like you say, you can charge it once and then it's
always when I want it. So when I'm exercising, it's gone off. So absolutely gutted. It doesn't know I've exercised. Or when I want to go to bed and sleep, I need to charge it up. It's so frustrating. And actually, I was in a situation once where sometimes I pass out, and I did pass out, and someone was able to check my pulse and things on my watch. When I came round, they were checking if I was all right.
Yeah.
With my,
she was a nurse, the person
yeah, she was a nurse, yeah. But it's not something I do frequently, but, you know, sometimes that, you know, for me, I'm not saying it's going to be life-saving, but of course it's got all of those features. So whether it is heart rate, blood pressure, oxygen levels, or whether you want to track how you're walking, running, cycling, or tennis even, or monitoring your steps, the distance you've been, the calories you've burned. But then you've got the built-in torch that you saw. It's got an alarm clock. But then you can do all the things you'd normally do really on your phone. You can listen to music or audiobooks or podcasts, which is fantastic. You can swim in this. You can get in the shower and the bath in this. It's waterproof to 3 feet. It really just, I think it makes you understand your body a little bit more. It encourages you perhaps to walk a little bit further. It encourages you perhaps to not eat so late into the night, because you start to understand when you don't sleep so well at night. You don't get into that deep sleep. Or I ate really late. I drank really late. I had that really late cup of coffee, and I think that's affected my sleep. And you can start do things that you will then see make a difference to your sleep.
You can change things so that you've got that proper
Like your
sleep
little
pattern.
helping hand.
And that's just one of the things, remember. Now, it's very
Personal
important.
to you too.
Yes. Very important if you're going for this that you use the code.
Yeah,
it's a special
it's
secret
a secret code.
Watch 10 will mean you'll get another £10 off the price you see on screen. So from $99.99 to $79.99 with the code Watch 10, you will pay just $69.99. 177537 shopontv.co.uk is the easiest way to shop, and you'll see when you use that code it drops the price.
It's a great gift idea. Perhaps you've got a birthday coming up and you think, oh gosh, they're going to love this. Perhaps someone that's 18 or 20 or 21 or 30, or perhaps you're thinking ahead. Mothering Sunday is coming up, or perhaps rather than the Easter egg for Easter, a smart watch that's not going to give you calories. It's going to show you how many calories you've burnt.
Yeah, brilliant.
It's honestly, it's so versatile, and it does become. I wouldn't be without my smartwatch now. It does become part of you. It's part of my every day because it's now. It's sort of teaching me every day how to make changes and encouraging me to be a little bit fitter. You've got 18 different sport modes, which is brilliant. So whether you're looking at, walking or swimming, or whether you're looking at, running or all those things, with the 18 different sport modes, they're all there. But then you've also got the fact that it will check your temperature and your heart rate and your blood pressure. And though we can't say it's 100% accurate, it really is close to accurate. And then you've got all the flashlights. You've got the fact you can answer your phone on there, the fact you can send a message on there, and it's just as easy as using your smartphone.
Yeah, it really is. Really straightforward, really intuitive. Remember, you can download up to 250 different themes for the face of the watch. Really simple and straightforward to use, and it's $69.99. 177537. Let's take a little look in more detail what this timepiece is all about.
Are you someone who loves staying on top of your fitness? Do you enjoy checking in with yourself to see how your day is going? Imagine having the power to monitor your activity, sleep, and even stats like heart rate and blood pressure, all in one place. What if you could do all of this and more with a single affordable wearable? Introducing the Kendox Life Tracker, your all-in-one companion that not only helps you keep track of your fitness, but also keeps you connected. Make and receive calls, receive messages, get social media notifications, set alarms, find your phone, and even listen to your music, podcasts, and audiobooks, all from your wrist. Ready to listen, to track your fitness, and take control of your day? The Kendox Life Tracker watch is here to help you check in with yourself, whether you're on the go or taking it slow. It's simple, easy to use, and takes just minutes to set up. All you need to do is download the app, pair your Kendox Life Tracker watch with your Apple or Android phone, and choose your favorite features with the intuitive touchscreen. That's it. You're ready to go. Curious about how many steps you've taken today? It's just a tap away. Trying to stay fit and want to see how many calories you burnt? You've got it right there on your wrist. And when it comes to tracking your sleep, the Kendox Life Tracker goes beyond just showing you how long you slept. It sends data to the app which breaks down your sleep patterns. Check the app to reveal periods of light and deep sleep. Now that's something cool to wake up to. It's so much more than just a watch. With its built-in loudspeaker and microphone, you can make and receive calls and messages directly from your wrist, giving you the freedom of hands-free talking wherever you are. When connected via Bluetooth, your Kendox Life Tracker watch is always with you, ready to keep you connected even when your phone isn't in reach. It's the perfect solution for staying in touch anytime, virtually anywhere.
Can you hear me now?
Loud and clear.
Perfect.
Whether you're a busy professional striving for peak performance from the moment you wake up, or you're enjoying retirement and looking to stay fit and active, the Kendox Life Tracker watch is the perfect companion to keep you motivated. Want to know your workout results? With multiple sports modes to choose from on the app like walking, running, cycling, or tennis, you can easily track your steps, distance, calories burned, heart rate and much more, so you can see exactly what your workout is doing for you. And for an extra boost to your day, you can set your watch to remind you to drink water, keeping you refreshed and on track all day long. And don't worry about getting it wet. Kendoc's Life Tracker is waterproof up to 3 feet, so you can track your swim, listen to your music in the bath or shower, and even take calls all without missing a beat. Plus, with up to 250 customizable themes, you can make your Kendoc's Life Tracker truly your own. Whether you want something sleek, sporty, or playful, there's a theme for every mood and occasion. Whatever you need out of your day, the Kendoc's Life Tracker is right there with you. With smart features like an alarm clock and more, it's the perfect everyday companion. You can even check the weather where you are. Want to listen to or control music, podcasts and audiobooks from your watch? No problem. Not only does the powerful built-in loudspeaker allow you to listen hands-free from your watch, Life Tracker also allows you to control what you're listening to on your phone. Play, pause and adjust the volume right from your watch, whether you're using your phone's loudspeaker or headphones. Enjoy seamless audio control wherever you go. The Kendoc's Life Tracker even features a built-in LED flashlight, perfect for lighting your way or focusing on those hard-to-see tasks, making it a great tool for any situation. Charging your Life Tracker is a breeze too, thanks to its quick link magnetic charger. Fast, efficient, and hassle-free. And whether you have an iPhone or Android, the Kendoc's Life Tracker pairs seamlessly with both. Ever misplace your phone and get frustrated? With the handy Find My Phone feature, you can quickly locate your device when connected through Bluetooth by playing a sound from your watch. And if you lose track of your watch, don't worry, you can find it just as easily using your phone. The Kendoc's Life Tracker is designed to help you live smart and stay active. Simply download the free app, enter your key details like age, height, weight, and your fitness goals, and you're ready to start checking in with yourself right away. Not only does the Kendoc's Life Tracker display your health readings directly on your wrist, but it also automatically syncs the data to your phone and the Life Tracker app, where you can dive even deeper into your stats and progress. Want to take a hands-free photo from your phone? Simply use the app, give your Kendoc's Life Tracker a shake, and snap the perfect picture. Great for selfies or timed shots. But that's not all. You can check messages, set drink reminders, set alarms, customize push notifications, use it as a stopwatch, and so much more, all from your wrist.
Wow, we're busy on absolutely everything. If you want to go for that watch, remember you must use that code WATCH10 to get our lowest ever price. Using that code WATCH10 will give you another £10 off, so £69.99 is your price there. It's got so much functionality and honestly, it will become part of you. Absolutely fabulous value for money. Great gift idea as well. And of course, split that cost with PayPal too. But something else that's been really, really busy, and I think we all want some nice scales or some good scales in our home. And even if these were just scales, great for £20. They look great. The precision in the weighing system is fantastic. But these are smart scales.
Yeah, there's so many different features. You can link these up with an app on your phone, and then you've got lots of different features when it comes to this machine. I mean, at £20, a great gift as well. They're a smart body scale, 13 body metrics there with that app connectivity. And you can read things like body weight, body fat percentage, your BMI, your muscle mass. Hayley was talking about the sensors, and that's what you see here on each corner, those 4 silver sensors. They're high precision sensors that give you that perfect measurement, that perfect readout every single time.
Up to 180 kilograms as well, so 400 pounds. And perhaps you're trying to get a little bit healthier and you don't want to weigh yourself in public. I used to go on the boot scales and things. You don't want people to see what weight you are. These are going to be in your home and you can check each day. And again, I think it makes you realise the days when perhaps you haven't been so good and you see you've put that little bit of weight on, or perhaps it's just you're trying to keep that balance in life to stay at a certain weight. But I think that because it does so much, there's so much different information there, which you wouldn't get from a regular set scales.
You will link it up with that app on your phone. On the 13 body compositions, you've got things like weight, BMI, body fat. You've got fat-free body weight. You've also got visceral fat readings on there, body water, skeletal muscle. It's so clever, isn't it?
So clever. Even metabolic age as well, bone mass and things, your protein and stuff. It really is so cleverly designed to give you all these 13 different bits of information about your body that you don't know without these.
You've also got interactive progress charts on there. You can set goals and you can sync it with your fitness apps, things like MyFitnessPal, Apple Health, Google Fit, Samsung Health. If you've got a Fitbit, you can sync it so it's all synced together. At £20, that is a spectacular price, isn't it? That's the breakdown of how it's all put together, the technology when we talk about it, and that precise weight measurement every single time because of those high precision sensors that are on there, and they look great as well.
Really brilliantly designed, but they do look so classy to go into a bathroom. They're nice and slim as well, so you might want to push them under a bathroom unit, but they're there for you as and when you want to sort of check perhaps your BMI, perhaps you just want that little bit of a helping hand to know. And actually they've got a specialised baby mode, so you can record the weight of your infants and your pets.
Yeah.
So perhaps your dog's on a diet, or perhaps you're giving medication and you need to know their weight to know how much medication to give them. You've got a weighing system that's right there in your home.
I just can't get over the price of them because they do so much. At £20, a brilliant deal. Yep, 892,794. We should be selling them at £30. And if you shop elsewhere, well, take a look at what you will pay for those scales elsewhere. At Amazon, it's £30 and 11 pence.
And Amazon do great prices, but we're beating that price as well. And you can go to Renfo themselves at £28.99. I think they're on offer.
That's
there
their
as
sale
well.
price.
So they have got a bit of a sale on, which is brilliant, but they're still not the £20 that we've got today. So if you've been looking for a really nice, good set of scales that will give you so much more, those 13 essential body measurements as well, like your BMI and things such as that, they are the scales definitely to go for, especially price-wise.
Yeah, definitely. Remember, you will download that app to your phone, whether you've got Android or you've got Apple. You download the app and then you've got all that connectivity that we've been talking about. Everything is explained on the box and it'll run you through everything you need to know there. 892,794 is your item number. Remember, easy to shop with us here at Shop on TV, shopontv.co.uk, or you can order on the phone, 0333 241 241. Our main item is the treadmill. However, some have been released from baskets. Some people have changed their mind.
Yep. We had a technical sellout. They were all in baskets and a lot more people were ordering than stock was available. And actually still lots of people have got these in baskets. Sometimes we have what we call a bounce back, and they come back because perhaps a credit card hasn't worked. Perhaps someone changes their mind. And we have got 5 available. You truly have got a treadmill that's so versatile. You can walk on this and you can walk at 0.8 kilometres, but then it goes right up to 8 kilometres, 0.1 of a kilometre each time. So you can go into a nice jog, you can run with these, but they've also got these fabulous handles that allow you to use them like as a sort of as Nordic sticks, or a bit like a cross trainer, and they've got great resistance training, so good for you as well. So you've got a full body workout. The handles you can just have static, or like you see Kelly using them there, you can actually use them to work on that back fat area whilst you're walking.
Great resistance on
those, really good. Should be virtually £500. £299.99 is your deal tonight, which is a market-beating price. And of course, you've got PayPal Pay in 3, allowing you to split that cost with those 3 payments. And the other really nice thing is, if you're thinking, well, I'm going to have this out all the time and I've got a bed sit or I haven't got a lot of space, it actually folds flat.
Yeah.
So you can put it under a sofa or under a bed. so easy.
It's got wheels on it, it's easy to manoeuvre.
Yeah, you just put the handles down, you're ready to go.
It's only 24 kilos in weight, so it's not heavy anyway. And it caters across all speeds, so all abilities as well. So 0.8 kilometres you see on the far right of the screen. And then Hayley put it up to about halfway, didn't you?
Yeah, it was 4 kilometres. And of course you've got the handles, so I'm using the handles as well. You can use them as I'm using them, like I'm walking, but you can also sort of row with them as well whilst you're walking, and you really feel that on your back. And then the last one, I've gone up to the 8 kilometres, and that is a really nice run.
Yeah, proper run. Now, you can control the speed with that little button on the top of the
which I
toggle.
do actually in a second. On the left-hand side, you'll see that I go to the actual speed,
slow it down,
and that allows you to slow down to speed up, which is brilliant. And then the little red toggle that's connected to me, that's sort of an emergency button. So if you want to instantly stop, you can actually pull that off.
That's magnetic, isn't it? So that stays in place.
And that's really good if you've got little ones. If you take that off and you are leaving the machine out, nobody can get on it whilst, you know, whilst that's off. So if you've got any kids and you don't want to use it, they're not able to use it. I just think it's something that we'll go onto the internet and put in, is walking good for me? Walking is so good for you. You'll be blown away what will come back from the internet about walking, the health benefits from walking. And you don't have to do thousands of steps a day.
No.
Put in, can 2,000 steps make a difference?
Yeah.
And again, you'll be like, really?
Yeah. And we often talk about, is walking as good as running for you when you put that in the search engine?
Ask the internet.
Yeah, and then we talk about the NHS recommendations when it comes to exercise. The NHS recommends a brisk 10-minute daily walk, has lots of health benefits and counts towards your 150 minutes of weekly exercise, as recommended in the physical activity guidelines for adults 19 to 64. Walking on a treadmill counts towards this recommended exercise. If you want to get hold of this, remember our usual price is £499. Our launch price was $299.
Yeah, I should mention our launch show sold out.
Yeah.
We then got more stock back in and did a second show.
More stock, yeah.
They allowed us to keep the launch price. And this is, you can have the launch price. We sold out within an hour.
We did.
This show, we had 50% more stock than that show.
We thought we'll be all right tonight.
And we've got a handful
literally
left. And honestly, our guests we've sent home because the stock is just
it's literally a handful.
So low. But they were kindly allowed us to have that launch price. There's still lots of you with this in baskets, and you have still, if you check out now, got the opportunity to get it. And it's allowing you to walk yourself into a healthier you. And if you get up tomorrow thinking, oh, why didn't I get it? I'll order it now. And we've sold out, which I'm sure it will definitely be gone. You can go elsewhere, but you won't buy it elsewhere because it's so much more.
The price difference, yeah. MaxHealth directly is £499.99.
£200 different. Well,
Costco, you would think it would be closer to our price.
Virtually £200 more.
Yeah, £479.98. With us, it's less than £300. And use PayPal Pay in 3, £102.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. So spread the cost. You can still jump the queue and get hold of it.
Perhaps you know you need to make some changes, and perhaps the fact is we are so static, aren't we? Through the winter especially, we don't go out because it's too dark, it's too wet, it's too cold, it's too slippy. Perhaps you just don't feel safe walking around your home anymore. You used to walk down to the shop to get the newspaper, but now the pavements aren't great. This is a way to get walking back into your life, and we're meant to walk. We're not meant to be sat. That's why we're becoming a bigger nation. If you are feeling that you are slowing down, if you don't use it, you lose it. It's a bit like that gate. Every time you open that gate flows beautifully. But when you've left that gate, perhaps you've been on holiday for a week, it's just a little bit squeaky, isn't it? And if you've left the gate for a couple of months, all of a sudden it's not moving because you haven't got any sort of juice in the joints. That's what walking will do for you. And honestly, go on the internet. If you're thinking, really, can walking be so good for you? Walking at that certain pace really gets that heart rate up. It allows you to burn calories. And it's so simple to walk. If we're lucky enough to be able to walk, don't waste it. Use it and walk yourself into a healthier way. and honestly, a happier you as well, because there's something about fitness that gives you, they call it happy endorphins, I always call it happy dolphins. You get this buzz, you feel like you've got energy, you feel like you've done something positive, and you haven't had to go out and learn a dance routine, you haven't had to do billions of steps a day, you haven't had to go out running in the park, because perhaps that's not you. You're walking in your home, watching your favourite soap. And even if you only manage to do 5 minutes a day, 3 minutes a day, that's 3 or 5 minutes into a healthier you. And as you get fitter, you'll build to those 10 minutes. And the NHS are passionate that a 10-minute brisk walk is so good for you, health-wise. The health benefits are phenomenal. So if you can just manage to do a few steps every day and do your own research, if you put on the internet, will 2,000 steps a day make a difference? Honestly, as many steps as you can take. And you can see there, just like I said, the NHS, a brisk 10-minute walk daily has lots of health benefits and counts towards your 150 minutes of weekly exercise. You're not having to do anything really strenuous, you're walking, but with this machine, you can also use the handles and you can get that body resistance as well. You can jog on this, you can run on this. You'll never outgrow that treadmill, but you are going to miss out on it. There are truly only a couple left. Do check your baskets through. It'll be, I think, one of the best things you ever buy for the whole family as well. But we've got to get back to, whilst you check your baskets out and walk yourself into a healthier you, why not get this smartwatch, which I think allows you to know more about yourself?
Well, it's got so much information. I was thinking about it, Hayley. Can you imagine your dad if he
my
knew
word,
the amount of technology
blown away
that can be right there in the palm, well, in the palm of your hand, on your wrist itself. It can track so many different things for you. It is a life tracker. It's tracked my steps when I was on the actual treadmill. You can do so many different things here. Look at this. There's so much going on here. And it's such a clever piece of kit. Now, it's very important to point out, it's saying, put your watch on, for goodness sake.
That's it.
And I will do that. I'll do as I'm told.
I can't tell you about your blood pressure and things because I'm not on your wrist.
Very important that you use the code, though.
And it's a secret code. That code is watch 10. You must put it in the actual code box before you check out to get a better price than you're seeing on your screen, because it actually goes down to our lowest price, which is $69.99. Remember, this is very much like your smartphone, so you can make and receive calls on this. You can read messages, you can write messages, but you can track your actual fitness, you can set alarms, you can find your phone with this. If you've lost your phone, there's a button you can press and it will make your phone beep wherever it is. You can listen to music and podcasts and audio books. There's 18 sport modes as well, so it's allowing you to track if you're walking, running, cycling, or even tennis and things such as that. It'll check out the distance you've done, the calories you've burned. It's absolutely incredible. So all of those great features on a smartwatch, which is $69.99.
Very important you use the code when you go through to check out.
So good.
Watch 10 is that code. It brings your price down to $69.99, and you see a usual price just shy of £100. So make sure you use the code Watch 10, whether you're on the website or whether you are on the phone. 0333 241 241. It's a brilliant bit of kit. Charlie and our lovely Kelly, they did a live show with it and had to show you all those features that were there.
It will allow us to change if we just find...
Again, this will work with Apple iPhones if it's iOS 11.4 and above. For Android users, yes, we've got you covered too. Android 6 or newer.
You can see all of those watch faces there. 250 to choose from. So whether you want something that's a little bit more funky, you've got that choice there. Something that's a little bit more a normal watch design.
Well,
all you do...
It's seasonal as well. You've got some summery vibes in there. You've got something wintry.
And you know what? It takes seconds to sync it. It literally, that's what I did have. In a second, you'll see how it is going to change.
See, I like that one too. You could go modern, you could go a little bit more digital. Well, it's all going to be digital, but you know what I mean. You can have more of a classic looking watch face if you want to.
And you can change it, as you said, you change it literally in seconds.
Yeah.
So as many times as you want throughout the day, throughout the week.
Well, you can see it loading on there. It's probably going to be quicker at home because we're obviously in the studio. There's technology all over the place here. But you can see the screen is so clear. It's a good size. It's the size I would want from a smartwatch too.
Absolutely. It's 14.5 centimetres, the screen. It's just telling me now that it's there it is.
Yeah.
So if you wanted something that was a bit more traditional, there you go.
I like
But
that.
the screen itself is 14.5 centimetres.
So you've
That'd
got
be massive, wouldn't it? 14.5 cent. Wouldn't fit on your wrist.
Ooh, it's really big. I think it's about 4.5.
Yeah, 4.5 centimetres.
Yeah, across. And it's a really lovely watch to wear. It's comfortable because it's got that lovely
really
silicon
comfy.
strap. For me, it really does give you so many benefits. And Kelly's going to talk you through now what it can replace. So this watch on your wrist, well, it becomes your friend, but it also becomes so many other different things.
What can this smartwatch replace then, Kat?
So this is the thing. What it's also got the ability to measure is your heart rate. So we can measure resting heart rate via
You're
here.
joking,
So this is great because that's going to give you a great indication of whether the things that we're putting in place are improving our health. We've also
You get to understand your body a bit more. I mean, that's a great position to be in.
It just allows you to be more proactive, doesn't it?
Yeah,
and also
totally,
a bit more accountable for your own health. It empowers you. We've also got, it's like a thermometer for your body temperature. You've also got an SpO2 measure in there, so it's going to give you an oxygen saturation measure. You've also got blood pressure monitored there. You've got, we mentioned heart rate. You've got, it's your fitness tracker. It's your alarm clock. It's your extension of your mobile phone because you can receive notifications from there from all your favourite apps.
Nice.
You can take messages, as you said. You can
receive messages there. And what about social media and so on?
Yeah, absolutely. We can do that all via the app. So
yeah, let's have a look.
Quick look at the app. So first of all, in terms of kind of connecting with the app, very easy, very simple.
So you just download it, do you?
You download it via whichever, whichever
App Store or your Android version, yes.
Absolutely. So you're going to download that, and then it's a case of just pairing it, which is super simple because you've got a QR code which is actually on the quick screen on your actual phone.
So you just scan it?
Scan
Hey,
it.
tell you what, they're up to date with technology. We love Kentox, we really do.
So there's your QR code there. So super easy. Then from there, all you're going to do is going to go into the app, and then you're going to just set your own kind of personal data. So it might be that it's your date of birth, your height, your gender, all of those things that are going to make your tracking more accurate. You're then going to make preferences in terms of things like unit preference. Do you prefer to see it in imperial or metric? It might be that you know, women's health, it might be that you want to track your monthly cycle, that sort of thing. That's going to give you that option. Then if we switch over into device, this is where it gets exciting.
This is a thorough app, this Kate.
It really is. Thorough, but easy. Really easy to navigate around and to use. So push notifications is what we were just talking about in terms of choosing which apps you would like to be communicate with. So these are going to tell you, send you notifications. This is where you can set your alarms, and you can see I've set a wake-up alarm, I've set one for meditating.
Oh, so you can label
Get ready for bed.
your alarms.
Absolutely. It's really simple.
Do you know what, maybe, someone who's taking medication, the worry is obviously forgetting that, especially if you're taking multiple different things.
Throughout the day, absolutely.
Throughout the day.
And when it's got to connect with eating and times of the day, as you just mentioned.
Drinking water, do you know what, I'm always conscious about not drinking enough water, especially late at night. I think, I haven't drunk nearly enough today. I suppose you can use that to focus on water intake.
Well, we've got the drink water reminder, so that's going to allow us to, it's going to set, I've got it set up to remind me every hour. I've also got one set up for a sedentary reminder, so every hour it's going to remind me to move. So these are all great ways to kind of just give you those gentle prompts and those little nudges to get moving. And
so it's like a little bit of a health coach, a little bit of a fitness coach on the wrist of your arm. And that sounds a bit cheesy, but it really is like that, isn't it?
It's your health companion, isn't it? It's the thing that is going to kind of direct you and put you on that right track.
It is a health companion.
That's a great description.
I just find it so handy just to know more about your body. Really, for me, I know I say this a lot, but I do love it for the sleep tracking.
Yeah, you do.
Because if you do struggle to get a good night's sleep, if you wake up and you're tired all the time and you think, you know, why am I like this? You can actually see and you'll notice the difference in your sleep when perhaps you've eaten really late at night, or perhaps you've had a coffee late on in the evening, or perhaps you've been drinking the night before and you think, oh gosh, I came in and out of sleep loads last night. I wonder if I didn't drink so late, if I didn't eat so late, if it'd make a difference. And you discover that those things can, and you know, make that difference. And you learn more about your body. You can also look at sort of your blood pressure and things, even blood oxygen levels, your heart rate. So check your heart rate when you're exercising. Perhaps you've been told to have your heart rate at a certain sort of place to actually burn calories. It'll give you the idea of the calories that you've burnt. And you've got all the functionality that you would have on your smartphone. So we're seeing all the apps there. You could answer your phone. You could send messages on here. You can set alarms on here. You can listen to your favourite music or listen to podcasts or audio books. It is absolutely incredible. But then at the same time, it's tracking those sports modes too. There's 18 different sports modes. So that could be tennis or cycling or running.
That's brilliant, isn't it? Keeping a track on everything that you do. Usual price $99.99. Our reduced price $79.99. However, we've got a secret code for you. Use the code WATCH10 and you'll get another £10 off. So code WATCH10 gets you another £10 off. It comes down to $69.99. That's the lowest price. It equals the lowest price we've ever done on it.
Great gift idea.
Yeah,
perhaps you've got a birthday coming up and perhaps you don't know what to get. Perhaps you've got a teenager, perhaps they're turning 18 and you want them to get a little bit more into fitness, to get walking a little bit more. And it really does encourage you when you notice how many steps you do, or how many little steps you do, or how many calories you burn doing certain things. All of a sudden you think, oh gosh, if I did a little bit more. But then it is like your smartwatch. Perhaps you've popped upstairs, you've been waiting for a really important call, your phone's ringing downstairs, you know you're going to miss it, you can answer your call on your phone. I did that the other day, popped to the loo, and the phone call came through and I went, can I just ring you back in about 2 minutes? But then you can also see as well your heart rate, your blood pressure. It's so handy for so many, even your body temperature and things. It understands so much.
It's great, isn't it? And it's really easy to operate. To have all these features at $69.99.
Do you know the other great thing? And we're saying there's lots of great things, but for me, because I've got a smartwatch and it is my friend, I'm lost without it. It was hundreds of pounds mine, and you've got a great price at $69.99. But mine, I have to charge at least once a day. This has up to 7 days on one charge. Obviously, it'll vary all depending how much you're using it, but up to 7 days.
That's brilliant, isn't it?
Is incredible. Because every time I want to exercise or I'm about to, I look at my watch and it's gone dead, and I'm like, oh no.
And if it's not on the watch,
I've done it. That's
doesn't
it.
count, does it?
Absolutely wasted.
Now you can still add it into your basket. 177537 is the item number. Use PayPal Pay in 3, and it won't be that payment that you see on screen, because you're getting an extra £10 off because you're going to use the code WATCH10. It comes down to less than £25 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. So add it in. Great gift, as Hayley was saying, or a gift for yourself if you want to track all those things in your life.
The torch is really handy as well. Perhaps you get home and all the street lights have gone off because they decided to turn them off at midnight. Why did they decide to do that? But you can't see the door to get the key in the keyhole. You've got your torch right there to see how to get in, which is
great for your
brilliant.
ar as well, if you want to get into the car itself.
Yeah.
There's so many features. We can talk
Or go into the toilet in a hotel and you're not quite sure where you are. You know, and you wake up in a different bed.
What are you doing?
And you're like,
Oh,
where
you mean when you stay?
when you stay in a hotel
in the public
and
area.
you need the toilet. And you're like, oh gosh, you could just.
we
You
stay
don't want
in
to put the whole lights on, don't you? Because it'll wake you up.
I understand.
Put your little torch on, and you can find the toilet easily.
Right.
Because I have to go to
Toilet finder.
Yeah, I have to go. I have to go to the toilet many times.
She
through
does.
the evening.
I wonder if he's got a button. Find my toilet.
Yeah, that could be the next button.
We'll
on
get
your
an app for
smartwatch.
it.
Absolutely.
And so much more. Take a look at this.
Are you someone who loves staying on top of your fitness? Do you enjoy checking in with yourself to see how your day is going? Imagine having the power to monitor your activity, sleep, and even stats like heart rate and blood pressure, all in one place. What if you could do all of this and more with a single affordable wearable? Introducing the Kendox Life Tracker, your all-in-one companion that not only helps you keep track of your fitness, but also keeps you connected. Make and receive calls, receive messages, get social media notifications, set alarms, find your phone, and even listen to your music, podcasts, and audiobooks, all from your wrist. Ready to listen, to track your fitness, and take control of your day? The Kendox Life Tracker Watch is here to help you check in with yourself, whether you're on the go or taking it slow. It's simple, easy to use, and takes just minutes to set up. All you need to do is download the app, pair your Kendox Life Tracker Watch with your Apple or Android phone, and choose your favorite features with the intuitive touchscreen. That's it. You're ready to go. Curious about how many steps you've taken today? It's just a tap away. Trying to stay fit and want to see how many calories you've burnt? You've got it right there on your wrist. And when it comes to tracking your sleep, the Kendox Life Tracker goes beyond just showing you how long you slept. It sends data to the app which breaks down your sleep patterns. Check the app to reveal periods of light and deep sleep. Now that's something cool to wake up to. It's so much more than just a watch. With its built-in loudspeaker and microphone, you can make and receive calls and messages directly from your wrist, giving you the freedom of hands-free talking wherever you are. When connected via Bluetooth, your Kendox Life Tracker Watch is always with you, ready to keep you connected even when your phone isn't in reach. It's the perfect solution for staying in touch anytime, virtually anywhere.
Can you hear me now?
Loud and clear.
Perfect.
Whether you're a busy professional striving for peak performance from the moment you wake up, or you're enjoying retirement and looking to stay fit and active, the Kendox Life Tracker Watch is the perfect companion to keep you motivated. Want to know your workout results? With multiple sports modes to choose from on the app like walking, running, cycling, or tennis, you can easily track your steps, distance, calories burned, heart rate, and much more, so you can see exactly what your workout is doing for you. And for an extra boost to your day, you can set your watch to remind you to drink water, keeping you refreshed and on track all day long. And don't worry about getting it wet. Kendox Life Tracker is waterproof up to 3 feet, so you can track your swim, listen to your music in the bath or shower, and even take calls all without missing a beat. Plus, with up to 250 customizable themes, you can make your Kendox Life Tracker truly your own. Whether you want something sleek, sporty, or playful, there's a theme for every mood and occasion. Whatever you need out of your day, the Kendox Life Tracker is right there with you. With smart features like an alarm clock and more, it's the perfect everyday companion. You can even check the weather where you are. Want to listen to or control music, podcasts, and audiobooks from your watch? No problem. Not only does the powerful built-in loudspeaker allow you to listen hands-free from your watch, Life Tracker also allows you to control what you're listening to on your phone. Play, pause, and adjust the volume right from your watch, whether you're using your phone's loudspeaker or headphones. Enjoy seamless audio control wherever you go. The Kendox Life Tracker even features a built-in LED flashlight, perfect for lighting your way or focusing on those hard-to-see tasks, making it a great tool for any situation. Charging your Life Tracker is a breeze too, thanks to its quick link magnetic charger. Fast, efficient, and hassle-free. And whether you have an iPhone or Android, the Kendox Life Tracker pairs seamlessly with both. Ever misplace your phone and get frustrated? With the handy Find My Phone feature, you can quickly locate your device when connected through Bluetooth by playing a sound from your watch. And if you lose track of your watch, don't worry, you can find it just as easily using your phone. The Kendox Life Tracker is designed to help you live smart and stay active. Simply download the free app, enter your key details like age, height, weight, and your fitness goals, and you're ready to start checking in with yourself right away. Not only does the Kendox Life Tracker display your health readings directly on your wrist, but it also automatically syncs the data to your phone and the Life Tracker app, where you can dive even deeper into your stats and progress. Want to take a hands-free photo from your phone? Simply use the app, give your Kendox Life Tracker a shake, and snap the perfect picture. Great for selfies or timed shots. But that's not all. You can check messages, set drink reminders, set alarms, customize push notifications, use it as a stopwatch, and so much more, all from your wrist.
Does so much for so little cost,
Yeah.
which is incredible. If you've looked at my smartwatch, I bought one of the original ones, and it was like £500. And this seems to do everything that my smartwatch does and so much more, and it's £69.99.
Yeah, with that extra discount. Remember, you've got to use the code WATCH10 when you go through to checkout. You'll get that extra £10 off. So 177537. Lots of you have got those in your basket. There are all your features that you can see there. So much for so little, just £69.99.
And there's so many features you'll love. The sleep tracking you'll love. The water resistance, the fact you can swim in this is fantastic. You can receive messages, listen to audio books and things. But I love the sleep tracking and watching the calories that you're burning, the steps that you've done, weather updates.
Yeah.
I've just had a little look. It looks like it's quite nice.
It's
in
nice,
areas, not everywhere,
Yeah.
in the next few days. So I'm not promising all over the country.
Don't be
but
doing
in
the weather.
some areas, in an area where we're going to be near to, it looks quite sunny for the next couple of days.
We've got a cheeky
But
weekend.
then I did look elsewhere and it's not so nice.
Yeah,
I didn't look as far as the weekend.
Oh, well, we're going at the weekend.
Yeah, no, I only looked the next few days.
dear
I've got
me.
things to do the next few days.
Now, what else have we got? We've got a couple of our treadmills hanging on by a thread. They do keep popping back out of people's baskets. People release them from the basket, or their credit card doesn't work when they go through it. If you've been hanging on, trying to get hold of the treadmill, there's a couple remaining, so you can jump on board, go through, you can check out straight away.
Did you see the little counter at the front there on the base of the machine? You can actually see there the speed you're doing. It'll tell you the calories that you've burned. It'll tell you the distance you've gone. It'll tell you how long you've been on. You can easily have this in front of the telly and just walk. You can. The lovely thing is it's not just a walking treadmill. As you get stronger, you can jog with this. You can run on this.
Yeah.
It goes up to 8 kilometres. But you can actually, walk just nice and gently. You can use the handles.
Great resistance on those handles. Yeah, if you've ever done Nordic walking and you've had that walking
Or a
canes.
cross trainer as well.
But yeah, because they've got
And
so
it's
much
worked
resistance.
all this body fat, this back fat that you can get. It works all those
Lots of different
whilst
areas.
you're walking.
And you can position them forward if you want to lean into them. You can use them like a rowing machine, both at the
Which
same
again is
time.
really good for the back and chest, working the core.
Proper resistance. They're not like any other treadmill we've ever
Whilst
done,
you're
are they?
walking, and then again you can build to running. You can, jog on this. You're never going to outgrow this machine. Folds flat, so you can store it under the bed, under the sofa. This is great because it gives you an idea of sort of the very starting pace, which is 0.8 kilometres.
Yep.
So if you're rehabilitating and they said, you really should walk a little. I think lots of us don't go out walking, especially through the winter because the weather's bad, it's dark, it's cold, it's slippy, potholes, you don't feel safe walking outdoors. You can walk whilst you're watching your favourite soap.
Yeah, it could be, like you said, you could start off just doing the walk in the break and then build
The
up
adverts.
to a longer period, or you could build up the speed. It's
Yeah, and you
completely
saw
up to
in
you.
those pictures you built up the speed and started using the arms
Yeah.
and then built up to a run. But you can just walk. Go on the internet and just put in, is walking good for me? Because you'll be blown away. The health benefits of walking, you will be like, really, just walking? And then it's walking as good for me as running. Honestly, it is so good for you. You'll be amazed at how it gets your heart rate up, how it burns calories, how it gets the juice in your joints,
Yeah.
it gets you moving.
And we were saying, can you imagine if you go to the doctor and you say to your doctor, is walking good for me? What do you think he's going to say? That's the great thing. And obviously we always say, if you're starting a new fitness regime or new kind of exercise, always check with your GP or your health practitioner. But that movement, just getting that movement
We're meant
going,
to walk.
Yeah.
And we sit far too much, don't we? There's your screen there as well, which really is quite encouraging. You can see the calories that you've burnt. Perhaps you've eaten a chocolate biscuit. Check out the calories and you can walk those calories off. It's getting that balance in life. And the lovely thing is, even if you manage to do just 5 minutes a day, that's 5 minutes of walking to a healthier you. And all of a sudden, you've started at a slow pace, you're not using the handles, and then all of a sudden you feel, oh, actually, I think I could walk a little bit faster. And I'm going to use the handles now. God, that's really good. I can feel that on my back and on my arms. And then you might even build up to a run, or perhaps you are a little bit of a runner, but you want to be able to run on the wet days, the miserable days. This is your running machine in your home.
Pounding the pavement.
Oh,
like
it's lovely to run on, actually.
It's got a bit of bounce to it, hasn't it?
It has.
It's
also
got
like a spring to it.
Yeah, it's sprung. It's like a sprung dance floor if you've ever been on a proper dance floor.
Because I don't like, I'm not a great runner as it is, but I haven't got great knees. So pounding the streets,
pounding the pavement,
really, it's just no good for me. But running on there is actually quite pleasant. Yeah.
But don't think it's going to be noisy because it's got the little stability absorbers underneath.
We had 2 going in the studio and you couldn't hear them, could you?
Not at all.
So if you've got a little baby and perhaps you're wanting to get back into your jeans, you want to get a little bit fitter, but you're having to work out at home.
And it's got to be quiet.
Whilst the little one's sleeping, it's really, really quiet, so it's absolutely perfect.
Last chance saloon there if you want to get hold of the treadmill.
Oh, and don't forget it folds flat, put it under your sofa, put it under the bed. You haven't got to have it out all the time. It will store away as easy as this. That's your treadmill with the handles. You folded the handles down. Wait till it's under the sofa. You can't see it now. So when friends and family come round, all of a sudden your workout area has hidden away.
It's gone. There you go. And then you can go, there's that bounce we were talking about.
See it
it's
there,
like a sprung dance floor, like you say, so you're not pounding.
And do have the telly on, because you won't realise all of a sudden, gosh, I've walked for 10 minutes.
Do you remember we used to work with that lovely model and she used to love the treadmill?
Gosh, yeah.
And she said, I walk all around the world. So she puts the treadmill in front of the telly, she goes on YouTube and she puts a walk on a beach in Los Angeles or a walk around Sydney.
And we watched her change physically.
Yeah, she literally
We watched her change size-wise, but we also watched her confidence change, her dress change. She started to dress, really fabulously, got a bit of makeup on. She always looked really great.
Lovely lady, her name is Jenny.
Then she was going on her first cruise. She felt, I can go on a cruise now. I can do the stairs on a cruise. I feel fitter. And honestly, it was lovely to watch her walk herself into a fitter, healthier her. And she used to put hers in the downstairs cupboard in the kitchen.
Yeah, she did.
And honestly, she absolutely loved it.
And there again, you're seeing that different speed level with this machine. This is why this is the best one we've done. You can go from the slowest of walks to an 8 kilometres an hour run that you can see there. Hayley's doing 3 different speeds. The slowest speed at 0.8 kilometres, in the middle 4 kilometres, up to the higher speed. I don't think you were even up to 8 there.
No, I was up to 8 there. And you can see then I grabbed the handle, because on the handle you've got your speed and it's really easy to control.
That little toggle.
So if you want to slow down at any point, you can just pop your hand onto the handle and you can just slow yourself down or speed yourself up really, there you go, really easily. That's where your little nodule is. So if you do want that, you do need to check your baskets out, because we're a couple.
They keep all disappearing and then a couple bounce back, so we keep going back to it because we
Sometimes it's a credit card hasn't worked, or perhaps you just change your mind. Please just check your basket through, because you'll kick yourself. It's a market-beating price. Elsewhere, it is £200 more. It is such an incredible price. Should we have a little look at that first, our treadmill prices? Because MaxHealth Fit, £500. £500, you're saving £200. And Costco do some great deals. I always call the coffee shop Costco, but the coffee shop isn't called Costco.
No, that's something else.
Costco, you get some really great prices, and it's still, well, £180 more there. Honestly, you've got such a great price. Split that cost with PayPal Pay in 3, and that is your investment into you. And if you think about what you pay for a gym membership, so many people go to a gym and actually only use the treadmill.
Yeah.
And they're so confusing, some of the treadmills and things at gyms.
Yeah.
So you've actually got your machine for life, really, without having to pay £60 a month or £50 or £70, whatever your gym may be.
This is a brilliant price, and you can use PayPal Pay in 3, remember, and spread the costs interest-free. The scales have gone a bit crazy also. We've got some fabulous
another market-beating price, yeah. And they are really smart scales. If you were just buying these just to weigh yourself, they are incredible. They're great looking. They're going to go into the bathroom and look amazing. You're going to be able to weigh yourself precisely because it's got 4 sort of sensitive,
precision
actual areas, which really get you that precise weight, which is brilliant. But it's a smart scale.
They are a smart scale, and they're a smart price. So look at the price that we've got it for, and look at the price you'll pay elsewhere at Amazon. £30.11 at Renfo directly, on sale £28.99. They're great prices.
And you can see the 4 high precision sensors there, which really will give you that precise weight. But actually, it allows you as well to find out your body weight, your BMI.
They're £20.
Your muscle mass.
They're £20 with us. That's why so many of you have gone for them.
Clever is that?
892794. 13 different metrics, body metrics. And now it works through connectivity with your phone.
It does.
So you need to download an app. You'll download an app to your phone, and then it connects by a Bluetooth to your scales that you can see there. All these different features, whether it's your weight, your BMI, your body fat, you can see visceral fat on there, your body water, skeletal muscle, muscle mass, bone mass, protein levels, so many different things that it can read. 892794. I keep saying it, they're £20 to have this kind
They
of
even come with 3 AAA batteries as well,
they're
included. You've seen how well it's been made. It has been made to be really super accurate and allowing you perhaps just to get that sort of balance back in your life, knowing and helping you perhaps make those healthier choices, or, you know, when you connect to the fitness apps, you can record as well and see different things, and it will connect to things like Samsung Health, Apple Health, Fitbit, Google Fit. It works with your Apple Watch as well.
Yeah, you've got interactive progress charts on there. You can set your own goals, and like you were saying, you can sync it with whatever fitness apps that you've already got at home. They look great as well. The design is absolutely brilliant. Only £20 and an 18-month guarantee from Renfo,
isn't it? And takes up to £400, so 180 kilograms as well, which is brilliant. So I think visually they just look amazing for £20, but when you actually discover how much they will do, and again, they're going to be your little friend in the bathroom, perhaps giving you that's balance in life, getting you on, taking that right step. Because again, you're aware of things with these. Really
great design, great looking bit of kit there for whatever kind of design you've got as well in your bathroom. 892794, the item number there, just £20.
They are super slim, so if you want to slide them under a bathroom unit,
you've got under a shelf, haven't you?
You can do that, so they're not sort of out visually all the time, and then you can just grab them out as and when you want to see what's going on. Now,
we've got some great items on the show. Easiest way to shop with us is always the website, shopontv.co.uk. If you are looking for anything, really, go to our website and pop it in the search engine.
We have a lot of new viewers every single night. We've got a lot of regular viewers. It's always lovely to have all of you. But when you go on our website, you can find out our best sellers. You can go to the live show.
Now, there's a lot of products that we won't feature live on our shows. There's over 700,000 products in total.
You might be looking for a present.
Teeter table.
Now, the teeter table is incredible. Have a little look at that and see the benefits
of inversion.
Yeah, it is quite, and it's so.
That's really interesting to read through. Yeah, you could be looking for gifts like fragrances, even. We stock so many things that you might not even think of. We have a lot of books available. You might be looking for Mother's Day presents. Do take a look on our website, and whatever you're shopping for, just pop it in the search engine and see if we've got it in stock with us. Great skincare, the ERC skincare collections that you see there. More products from Renfro, and that eye massager is brilliant. Oh, the bio-DNA test, we did a show with that.
Yeah, it's very, very interesting. That do have a little look at that. Again, discovering more about your body and things. We've got collagen and all sorts of bits and pieces for you to check out. Oh, the Fresh Face pillow is brilliant. It keeps you laid on your back, and it stops you lying on the side of your face, which I used to always do, and that can really create extra creases in the morning on the face. That
comes with a silk pillowcase included as well. Again, read the details of the benefits there when it comes to that pillow. If you're going for the smartwatch, you must use the code WATCH10 to get another £10 off your price. It brings it down to the lowest ever price we've done it. It equals that lowest ever price. If you're thinking, will I be able to use a smartwatch? It's so simple and straightforward. It's just like your
smartphone, really, and you can use it for the same sort of things. You can answer your phone, you can send messages and texts, you can listen to music, but it'll take your blood pressure, it'll give you an idea of how well you're sleeping at night. It's really like a little helping hand. It's like a friend that just says, you'll notice, you think, oh, if I didn't eat so late at night, perhaps I'd sleep a little bit better, and you'll discover all these things about you, but then it will as well at the same time actually monitor your walking, your steps. It even monitors your blood oxygen levels. There's 18 sport modes, so not just walking and running, but cycling and tennis and things like that. The distance you've gone, the calories that you've burnt. There's a built-in torch there if you need a torch at any point. It can be your alarm clock. I absolutely love mine, wouldn't be without it. But for me, it's for exercise, but also for just seeing how well I'm sleeping. Because when you're limited on sleeping like we are when you do shifts, it's really interesting to see what makes a difference to how you sleep. You know, you'll notice it if you've eaten late.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get into that deep sleep, and it makes you think a bit differently. Was it because of that?
Was it because of that?
Yeah, it replaces so many different things, and you'll see that with this next clip.
What can this smartwatch replace then, Kat?
So this is the thing. What it's also got the ability to measure is your heart rate. So we can measure resting heart rate via
You're
here.
joking.
So this is great because that's going to give you a great indication of whether the things that we're putting in place are improving our health. We've also
got to understand your body a bit more. I mean, that's a great position to be in.
It just allows you to be more proactive, doesn't it?
Yeah,
and also a bit more accountable for your own health. It empowers you. We've also got, it's like a thermometer for your body temperature. You've also got an SpO2 measure in there, so it's going to give you an oxygen saturation measure. You've also got blood pressure monitored there. You've got, we mentioned heart rate. You've got, it's your fitness tracker. It's your alarm clock. It's your extension of your mobile phone because you can receive notifications from there from all your favourite apps.
Nice.
You can take messages, as you said. You can
receive messages there. And what about social media and so on?
Yeah, absolutely. We can do that all via the app. So
yeah, let's have a look.
Quick look at the app. So first of all, in terms of kind of connecting with the app, very easy, very simple.
It's not download it.
You download it via whichever whichever
app store or your Android version. Yes,
absolutely. So you're going to download that, and then it's a case of just pairing it, which is super simple because you've got a QR code which is actually on the quick screen on your actual phone.
So you just scan it.
Scan
it. Tell you what, they're up to date with technology. We love Kentox, we really do.
So there's your QR code there. So super easy. Then from there, all you're going to do is going to go into the app, and then you're going to just set your own kind of personal data. So it might be that it's your date of birth, your height, your gender, all of those things that are going to make your tracking more accurate. You're then going to make preferences in terms of things like unit preference. Do you prefer to see it in imperial or metric? It might be that you know, women's health, it might be that you want to track your monthly cycle, that sort of thing. That's going to give you that option. Then if we switch over into device, this is where it gets exciting.
This is a thorough app,
It really is. Thorough, but easy. Really easy to navigate around and to use. So push notifications is what we were just talking about in terms of choosing which apps you would like to be communicate with. So these are going to send you notifications. This is where you can set your alarms, and you can see I've set a wake-up alarm, I've set one for meditating.
Oh, so you can label
Get ready for bed.
your alarms.
Absolutely. It's really simple.
Do you know what, maybe, someone who's taking medication, the worry is obviously forgetting that, especially if you're taking multiple different things.
Throughout the day, absolutely.
Throughout the day.
And when it's got to connect with eating and times of the day, as you just mentioned.
Drinking water, do you know what, I'm always conscious about not drinking enough water, especially late at night. I think, I haven't drunk nearly enough today. I suppose you can use that to focus on water.
Well, we've got the drink water reminder, so that's going to allow us to, I've got it set up to remind me every hour. I've also got one set up for a sedentary reminder, so every hour it's going to remind me to move. So these are all great ways to kind of just give you those gentle prompts.
Yes.
And those little nudges to get moving. And
so it's like a little bit of a health coach, a little bit of a fitness coach on the wrist of your arm. And that sounds a bit cheesy, but it really is like that, isn't it?
It's your health companion, isn't it? It's the thing that is going to kind of direct you and put you on that right track.
It's so good, isn't it?
Yeah, what a great description. Getting on the right track, giving you that motivation, if you like.
It's like a helping hand. It's like a friend.
Yeah, it's the lowest price we've done it for. As long as you use the code WATCH10, it comes down another £10.
It's a secret code. You won't find that anywhere. You need to please use WATCH10. We do think it's limited, that
how long it's going to be on that code.
Offer, so do use it whilst. And think about a gift idea, think about a birthday that's coming up, think about Mothering Sunday, and you can see there 18 different sport modes, so you can things like walking, running, cycling,
so tracking
tennis,
different types of sport.
Yeah, which is brilliant.
It's got a calorie burn on there, the sleep
and that always
tracking
gives you a little bit of a oomph. You think, oh gosh, yeah, if I do, I'm burning calories here.
You can make and receive all your calls on there, as well as messages and emails. Play back your audio, so sync it to your earbuds or your headphones and play your favourite music, your favourite podcast. Water resistant up to 3 feet. It's got a gorgeous silicone strap.
So you can swim in it, you can go in the bath, you can have a shower, which is brilliant. And I love the fact that time-wise, the battery can last up to 7 days.
That's brilliant, isn't it? Really busy on this right now. Remember to use the code WATCH10 and it'll knock another £10 off for you.
And it's so easy to use. If you can use a smartphone, you'll be able to use your smartwatch. And honestly, it will become so much to you.
Are you someone who loves staying on top of your fitness? Do you enjoy checking in with yourself to see how your day is going? Imagine having the power to monitor your activity, sleep, and even stats like heart rate and blood pressure, all in one place. What if you could do all of this and more with a single, affordable wearable? Introducing the Kendox Life Tracker, your all-in-one companion that not only helps you keep track of your fitness, but also keeps you connected. Make and receive calls, receive messages, get social media notifications, set alarms, find your phone, and even listen to your music, podcasts, and audiobooks, all from your wrist. Ready to listen, to track your fitness, and take control of your day? The Kendox Life Tracker watch is here to help you check in with yourself, whether you're on the go or taking it slow. It's simple, easy to use, and takes just minutes to set up. All you need to do is download the app, pair your Kendox Life Tracker watch with your Apple or Android phone, and choose your favorite features with the intuitive touchscreen. That's it. You're ready to go. Curious about how many steps you've taken today? It's just a tap away. Trying to stay fit and want to see how many calories you've burnt? You've got it right there on your wrist. And when it comes to tracking your sleep, the Kendox Life Tracker goes beyond just showing you how long you slept. It sends data to the app which breaks down your sleep patterns. Check the app to reveal periods of light and deep sleep. Now that's something cool to wake up to. It's so much more than just a watch. With its built-in loudspeaker and microphone, you can make and receive calls and messages directly from your wrist, giving you the freedom of hands-free talking wherever you are. When connected via Bluetooth, your Kendox Life Tracker watch is always with you, ready to keep you connected even when your phone isn't in reach. It's the perfect solution for staying in touch anytime, virtually anywhere.
Can you hear me now?
Loud and clear.
Perfect.
Whether you're a busy professional striving for peak performance from the moment you wake up, or you're enjoying retirement and looking to stay fit and active, the Kendox Life Tracker watch is the perfect companion to keep you motivated. Want to know your workout results? With multiple sports modes to choose from on the app like walking, running, cycling or tennis, you can easily track your steps, distance, calories burned, heart rate and much more, so you can see exactly what your workout is doing for you. And for an extra boost to your day, you can set your watch to remind you to drink water, keeping you refreshed and on track all day long. And don't worry about getting it wet. Kendox Life Tracker is waterproof up to 3 feet, so you can track your swim, listen to your music in the bath or shower, and even take calls all without missing a beat. Plus, with up to 250 customizable themes, you can make your Kendox Life Tracker truly your own. Whether you want something sleek, sporty, or playful, there's a theme for every mood and occasion. Whatever you need out of your day, the Kendox Life Tracker is right there with you. With smart features like an alarm clock and more, it's the perfect everyday companion. You can even check the weather where you are. Want to listen to or control music, podcasts and audiobooks from your watch? No problem. Not only does the powerful built-in loudspeaker allow you to listen hands-free from your watch, Life Tracker also allows you to control what you're listening to on your phone. Play, pause and adjust the volume right from your watch, whether you're using your phone's loudspeaker or headphones. Enjoy seamless audio control wherever you go. The Kendox Life Tracker even features a built-in LED flashlight, perfect for lighting your way or focusing on those hard-to-see tasks, making it a great tool for any situation. Charging your Life Tracker is a breeze too, thanks to its quick-link magnetic charger. Fast, efficient and hassle-free. And whether you have an iPhone or Android, the Kendox Life Tracker pairs seamlessly with both. Ever misplace your phone and get frustrated? With the handy Find My Phone feature, you can quickly locate your device when connected through Bluetooth by playing a sound from your watch. And if you lose track of your watch, don't worry, you can find it just as easily using your phone. The Kendox Life Tracker is designed to help you live smart and stay active. Simply download the free app, enter your key details like age, height, weight, and your fitness goals, and you're ready to start checking in with yourself right away. Not only does the Kendox Life Tracker display your health readings directly on your wrist, but it also automatically syncs the data to your phone and the Life Tracker app, where you can dive even deeper into your stats and progress. Want to take a hands-free photo from your phone? Simply use the app, give your Kendox Life Tracker a shake, and snap the perfect picture. Great for selfies or timed shots. But that's not all. You can check messages, set drink reminders, set alarms, customize push notifications, use it as a stopwatch, and so much more, all from your wrist.
And it is so much more. I think it will be sort of a guiding friend to give you advice, perhaps to do a few more steps. But then it will be your music. You can answer your phone. Perhaps you're waiting for that really important call. And the minute you've left your phone downstairs and you've nipped to the loo upstairs or nipped upstairs to get something, it's ringing. You can answer your phone on your smartwatch. It will do your blood pressure and things like that, your oxygen levels and heart rate, and then it's got those 18 sports modes, so it can track if you're walking or running or cycling or even playing tennis and things like that. The audio play, you could be listening to music or listening to a podcast, which is brilliant. It's got a built-in torch, which is really handy as well. It is the sleep tracking, which I'll swear by always.
And I love the fact you can personalise it to you. There's up to 250 watch themes for you to download.
That's nice, isn't it? Yeah.
So you can have a different looking watch all the time.
Yeah, you know, perhaps if you're going out and you want it to look a little bit sort of classy,
yeah,
you
a bit
can have
smarter,
a different
more
face.
traditional. Yeah.
If you want a more trendy sort of face, you can do exactly that. Check the weather on there. It's your alarm clock in the morning as well. It is so many different things. You can swim in this as well, go in the shower, in the bath. It's so versatile. The biggest thing for me, because I've got a smartwatch and I absolutely swear by it, and I hate not wearing it, and I hate it when it goes flat and I'm about to exercise or I'm going to go to sleep and I want to track my sleep. This has up to a 7-day
battery life.
Battery on one full charge.
On usage and such, doesn't it?
Which is brilliant, because mine, I definitely have to charge it once a day. I often have to charge it twice a day. So to think that you have got that really great extra battery is brilliant. But it also makes you think about things. You notice things that make your heart rate go up, or perhaps you're exercising, you want your heart rate to go up, so you burn calories or you burn fat. You can visually see that all the time. I love the fact it tracks your sleep. Perhaps you really want to sleep a little bit better, and you start to notice that when you eat late into the night, well, I didn't go into that deep sleep. I woke up more, or perhaps you drank later in the night, or you had that late cup of coffee, and then you start changing things and you realise, gosh, because I didn't have that coffee, I slept so much better, or whatever it is to you, because obviously it's working with your body.
Yeah, it's giving you the idea of what you can do best for yourself. So $79.99 would be a great price. It's a reduced price, but you can get another £10 off as long as you use the code WATCH10 when you go through to checkout. It brings your price down to $69.99. If you want to use PayPal Pay in 3, it'll be around about, well, under £25 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. You can see there as you go through, as long as you use the code WATCH10, you will get that extra £10 discount, and that equals the lowest price we've done it for. On our website, you'll find all the products that we've got available for you.
So many great things.
These are the live show products. Already had sellouts throughout the show. The scales are brilliant at £20. These are a smart body scale with 13 body metrics. As long as you download the app, it connects to the scales, and you've got lots of different readouts.
And for anyone that thinks, well, what does that mean? It's your BMI and things like that, your body fat percentage, your muscle mass and things such as that, as well as your body weight. You can see there as well, you've got 4 high precision sensors, so it really is accurate to your weight, and it weighs up to 400 pounds, so 180 kilograms. And you can switch between what you sort of understand. Perhaps you're a kilogram person, perhaps you're a stone person. You can switch it to what's good for you, which is really good. Or perhaps it's pounds. It's all there.
Now, it will work alongside the Renfo app. It'll tell you how to download that, but it'll also work alongside and sync with your fitness apps. If you've got a fitness app already, you can fix it alongside your Apple Health, your Fitbit, your Google Fit. It'll even work alongside your Apple Watch if you've got an Apple Watch. And Samsung as well it'll work with. So 892794, there's the 13 different body composition detections that you can use.
And something we really liked, it's also got a specialised baby mode, and it's designed for recording the weight of your infants, but also of pets. So if you are trying to, perhaps your little dog's on a diet and you're trying to get their weight down, and you want to check their weight before they go to the vets so they don't get into trouble, or perhaps it's how perhaps they're having medicine and the medicine goes along with their size, you know, what would their weight to how many tablets they have. Again, you can weigh your dog, which is really good, or weigh your little one as they're growing.
£20 is the price. 892794. If you buy it elsewhere, you won't get it for this kind of price either. You're looking at Amazon in excess of £30. I think it's £30 and 11 pence. Interesting price, isn't it? It's also available at Renfo directly. They've got it on discount at the moment at £28.99. But with us, you're looking at £20. So it's great for you to add into your basket. 892794. Shopontv.co.uk. You can order on the phone. The team are there on the call centre 24/7, 03333 241 241. Now, tomorrow night we've got a beauty show, haven't we?
Yeah, if you're watching us for the first time, we're on every single night on ITV1 and STV, around about midnight, as soon as possible after midnight, right till 3 a.m. So tomorrow we'll be back with Skin Bunny. Yeah. Which is,
It's skincare, but the lead product that we've got is an under-eye enhancer. It gives you instantly, erases those fine lines, those wrinkles, those dark circles.
It's instant. It just takes a couple of minutes, and you'll be amazed how it smooths out the lines, the wrinkles, the puffiness, and gives you that youthful-looking skin under the eyes. But it's temporary. It'll last up to about 10 hours, and then if you want to, you can reapply it again. Perhaps you don't want to have injections, but you don't want to look so tired.
And we'll show you live demonstrations where the lines are just eradicated.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
It's a temporary effect, but it lasts for 10 hours.
We've got some great deals and great bundles as well. And then the night after that, which is Wednesday night into Thursday morning.
Now we're excited about this because we've got the iconic name of Henry, the vacuum Henry, but it's in a whole new configuration because this is a cordless Henry. It's got the most amazing features.
We always loved Henry. He's still got a lovely little face, but actually he is iconic. But when you see the cleaners at hotels, when you see cleaners going into properties and things, they always seem to have a Henry. And I know there is a reason for that. So can't wait for you to learn more about our Henry. A very clever system. And it has a bag that's also the filter. So every time you put a new bag on, it's like you've got a brand new filter. Like you've got a new vacuum time and time again. And if you have got pets, I know it's got a really good turbo brush.
And it's a cordless, upright, handheld. It runs up to 60 minutes on one charge. It's brilliant. So that's Wednesday into Thursday evening.
Very excited about that. And don't forget as well, when we finish here, you could turn over to our Freeview channel.
Yeah, Freeview 89 is our channel, Freeview 89. And the other thing, if you want to watch us on YouTube, you can watch us live shows. You can catch all the previous shows on YouTube. Make sure you click and subscribe on our YouTube channel and you'll get lots of exclusive content.
It's always great to have your company and join us every single night when you can. We've got some really great regular viewers, which is always lovely to have you, but we're getting lots of new viewers as well. So always it's great to have your company every single night.
Loads for you to shop for. If you want to check out on that Ken Docs, please do. But remember, you must use the code WATCH10, brings your price down another £10. So it comes down to $69.99.
And write that down because it is a secret code.
Yes.
And that secret code, it isn't on the website. We're telling you right now that you can use it and get that extra £10 off. But we do know it's limited. But that's a secret too. We're not quite sure when it's limited to, but we think it's around about a 48-hour offer. So you do need to check your baskets out with the watch with the code WATCH10.
Now, big congratulations if you got the treadmill. Apologies if you did miss out. Do keep watching out on the website to see if we can get more treadmills in stock. We'll get them back in stock as soon as we can. Big thank you to everyone who emailed in. Thank you to Mandy and Grace and Annie and Kieran and Brody and Angie, Kathleen. Oh, my word.
Colin, Chris, Jordan, lots of fabulous viewers. Great to have you with us. Do join us tomorrow if you would. And well done if you got that treadmill. You're going to love it. We'll see you later.
See you tomorrow.